they already talking.
I thought they fell out.
They still cool.
I mean, as far
They
as I know,
stopped that heaven sent. We were only a minute late, bro.
Speaking of heaven sent, bro, that Jaden Ivey, boy.
He said, he said unrighteousness. I was like, damn. And
that nigga
double down on it, bro.
That nigga make Charlie Kirk scream.
I was like, yo, what are you doing?
Where did Steph come from? Did he just like start the video with Steph?
Like, I don't know if he's off on his meds or what, like, but he's just been going off on just anybody, really. I don't know what the fuck that nigga.
Hey, he can pull that Kanye, man, and just say, you know what? I just missed a few pills.
Kanye proved he was a GOAT before he did all this crazy shit. Jaden Ivey ain't even got an all NBA.
He ain't had a player of the week.
He ain't even got perfect attendance. He is just, and then just to go after the LGBT, like, bro, for what?
Like, everybody knows
no reason, bro.
Everybody just knows you just not gonna win that one. Because I've had to do
there's no way to win.
You know,
it was uncalled for.
But were the Bulls a little too harsh? Like, is that the right move though? Waving them?
It don't even matter, bro. Like, first of all, if they waived him, that's because he's had crazy. He's had other issues. But you already, FIFA, you run a company. You know, there's just certain things you attacking the LGBTQ community. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't do that. You know, you can't do that shit.
And Steph Curry. You gotta do one or the other. You gotta do one or the other. You can't do both. Nigga.
Yeah, you can't do both, bro. Unprovoked too. Like, it wasn't even like, oh, this nigga got in a fight with Steph Curry after a game or something. Like, unprovoked.
I can only imagine the shit he was saying in the Detroit locker room.
Now it starts to make it starts to make sense.
Because man, you seen the chat? Like, I was hitting B up heavy. I was like, bro, why the fuck they do this? Like, I thought they need scoring. Like, he was that guy, and he was a top pick,
top 5.
I don't know, man.
Top 5.
They sent him to Chicago. They said
they sent him to Siberia. They're just like, yeah, nah, go on and do that shit over there.
And he would have lost his mind. Man,
the fact that Chicago took him without doing their research.
What research they got?
You know they lied. They sold that.
You can't be picky in Chicago, man.
I mean,
research. Is he available? That's the research.
You trading a young guard like that? Because how old is Ivy? I don't even think Ivy's like
25. Yeah, I don't think he's 25.
3 years in the league.
Yeah.
He's what, 22? Yeah. He came in at like 18, 19.
Mm-hmm. 22, 23.
22-year-old guard because he's got talent. No one's ever questioned his talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Real three.
I'm always skeptical when a young dude like that gets traded that quick. You ain't even through your rookie deal. I'm like, something's not adding up here.
It was good, Sheldon.
Yeah.
Somebody else who lost their mind, bruh. Tiger Woods. What you gonna do, kid?
Nick, he on all kind of white shit. White woman, white pills, white powder.
This nigga Tiger, man.
Tiger is a billionaire. Tiger should be able to have a driver. He should drive nowhere.
Nowhere.
Nowhere. I don't want nobody knowing what he got going on.
Sheldon, this how you know he a nigga, even though he denied.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, he a nigga. Hey, Manny, when's the last time you heard anybody who flip over a Range Rover that's not a nigga? Tell me a story, man.
That's exactly
that's some nigga shit.
Yeah.
Bruh. It's wild, man.
Like, hey, is it true that I know y'all were talking about old boy earlier. Is it true that Patrick Williams agreed with him?
I seen that, but I don't know if it's fake or not.
I don't know if that's fake either. I know Travion Henderson did though. Straight up. He
did?
Yes. He put
Jameis flat out. Jameis came out. Jameis came out and said a few words.
Oh no, Winston?
Yeah, Winston.
I know that's the only Jameis we know.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh Lord.
Oh, man.
Travion reposted it and said, "Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. He came out directly in support. So,
but my thing is
directly in support. That's
just
personal.
Yeah. No, he reposted it, Lou. He's made it clear.
He made a comment on top of his post.
Yeah, on top of that.
Oh,
what side? He's made it clear what side of the fence he's on.
But I'm saying, like, bro, you in New England, bro.
My question though is why did they give him his full contract? They paid him his full $10 million.
They have to. We want you to go
guaranteed.
Away.
No, it's guaranteed.
Is it? But was that? I was trying to see if it was like recuperable or something like that. I
for what? You waived. Nah. That was him speaking his mind. If you agree with him or you don't, it is what it is. He spoke his mind. You don't agree with him, so you waived him. You owe me my bread. It's the NBA.
You went against the organization's policies of hate speech and whatever else.
That's hate speech? What is that?
Yeah. You know what? FIFA is not, but it is.
Oh, God.
I don't care what nobody. It's not.
Mute button ready for you.
No, it's not. No, you got to mute it. It's not.
Hey, being in media and in marketing, no. You say anything about the letters community. It's not a one-sided.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right.
Oh man, hold on. Let me where's the note?
Not, but it is.
These Negroes, boy.
Make sure we're not live, man.
We are live. That's live. They about to get us shut down. Hell no.
If it was, they would have took the money, is what I'm saying.
They're about to call you MAGA FIFA.
Look.
FIFA Kirk.
I'm listen to what I'm saying. I'm not aligning with him. I'm just saying that's how he feel.
I mean,
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's how he feels. I'm okay with that. That's how he feels.
Freedom of speech don't mean freedom of not losing your job.
It is what it is.
Hey, man,
whatever you want to say without being persecuted and illegal in a judicial sense. But you can't, it doesn't absolve you from losing your job, from losing your bag. It just don't.
It's not FIFO 24/7. It's John 3:16. He's speaking the gospel, man. That's what he.
I'm just saying. Look. At the end of the day, we talk about Jaden Ivey. We're not talking Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving did not get waived when he had a very controversial take a couple years ago when everybody was home during COVID. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's how he felt. I'm cool with how he felt. Is all I'm saying. Let the man speak.
So you agree with Steph Curry? What Steph do to you? What Steph do to you, people? Do you agree with what he said?
What is that in the background?
Yeah, somebody TV.
That's how I also have to find the influences for people too.
Who's TV in the background?
TED talk. Somebody giving a TED talk in the background.
That might be me.
Not me. I was about to say some black woman giving out some tutorial on YouTube.
Might watch a divorce back there.
Might be kid. I don't know. It's quiet now.
Nah, I mean, I feel what you're saying, people, but at the end of the day, like, first of all, Kyrie is Kyrie, and you can't compare Kyrie to Jaden Ivey. I mean, Kyrie is.
I'm talking about the moment.
I know what you're talking about, but I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, Kyrie could get away with saying, not get away, but you know what I mean. Kyrie.
No. Call a spade a spade. That's the spade. Why can't
I mean, if we don't give it a buck,
but why can't he?
Did he get away with it?
Kyrie is a superstar. He's a star player, and he makes the organization money. Jaden Ivey is replaceable. It is what it is. I mean, I think everybody knows that.
But Kyrie went through the ringer too. He just didn't lose his job.
Kyrie's
a pariah.
Kyrie lost his Nike deal.
A pariah.
Kyrie lost his Nike deal.
Bro,
Kyrie is a pariah right now.
No. What? See, this is how I know you don't watch the NBA, bro.
I'm in the world. This ain't got shit to do with the NBA, nigga.
No.
This is just normal shit. He's a pariah.
No. This is not normal shit. Ask his teammates how they feel about Kyrie Irving. He's not.
I'm not talking about his teammates, bro. So I'm talking about in the world. I ain't talking about in the NBA. Yeah, his team can still love him, but he still has a perception now in the media. He has a perception on media platforms, like to everybody. Kyrie is out there to mainstream America, bro.
Kyrie is loved.
Okay, you watch too much basketball. That's what you say. You saying I don't watch enough.
Yeah,
he watch too much. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Kyrie is loved, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, in the locker room, that's fine. I ain't arguing with that.
By NBA players, he's loved, but by the media don't fuck with that dude.
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
a pariah
Like,
amongst the media.
Remember, he lost his Nike deal. Like there was really people coming for his neck. And listen, Kyrie was saying some shit. You want some Israelite shit and all that? Like, yeah,
Manny, all they did was they found the wrong Amazon link he sent down. That's what they did. Because I don't think Kyrie said shit for real.
He ordered the book.
He ordered the wrong book.
This nigga was on some Hotep shit. And listen, I'm not mad at him, but I'm just saying.
But let's digress. Right? Like at the core of this thing is because he's a superstar. Jaden Ivey is not. And it is what it is. So I'm not saying I'm with what he's saying. I'm just okay with people saying whatever the fuck they want to say. If you lose your job, you lose your job. If you don't lose your job for whatever political reason, it is what it is. I'm just cool with people saying whatever it is that they want to say.
I hear what
whatever
you're saying.
Happens from it. That's not my
problem. Freedom of speech, though. Like you can say whatever you want to say. Like I'm a big supporter of freedom of speech. Say what y'all want to say, please do. But that doesn't mean you're not culpable for being fired or losing your job or losing your money or having 100%. Whatever kind of repercussions come with that. You're just not facing any legal repercussions.
100%.
Yeah, it's freedom-ish of speech, not freedom of speech, people. You can't just say whatever.
Well, my thing is like, what is he trying to? What is this going to? Like, what are you doing this? Why are you on live preaching this shit? It ain't like he's saying the British is coming or there's a killer comet that's coming and no one's listening to me. He's just saying shit to be like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? You're a basketball player anyway.
Yeah.
What are you trying to change? You trying to take away the pride stuff in the NBA? What does that do for you?
When he compared it to
Magic
Magic City,
came out of nowhere, and it's just like it just seems like he's spiraling, like he's going through a mental situation right now. And like I don't know if he's had mental health. I'm not gonna put that on the man because I don't know him, but like that's what it seems like just from the exterior. Like he's going through like a breakdown or something because
Well, this
I thought he was comparing it to the Magic City thing and how it was hypocritical.
Is that where it started?
That's what I thought.
I thought that's what he said. Yeah, because he was like, y'all won't celebrate this, but y'all celebrate this.
I was joking when I said that. I ain't know.
There's no way he said that.
I thought that's what he said.
Is that what he said?
That was Shelton.
No, I was joking.
I know I was Shelton. I was Shelton said that in the chat.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
I know that can't be true.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But the issues with Jaden Ivey behind closed doors is going all the way through college. Cowherd was saying that he sourced, he knows people at Purdue, and they were saying that it was an issue back then too. So it's been for a minute.
He must have been a dog at basketball to get it past the buck all the way up till now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, man. But one thing I do know, you can't get away with saying those things. And he got packed up.
Yep.
And his career is done. Ain't nobody.
He done.
He can be a driver for Tiger. I don't think that's what he can do. Go drive for Tiger.
He's done in the NBA. He's done in the NBA. He go play in Europe.
Nah, I don't think he's done in the NBA. I think he'll get at least one more shot. He's too young.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Anyway,
I don't know, man.
Let's go ahead and get started. Yep. This is the place for Sports Opinions Collide. Dead in Sports. I'm your host, Kenneth P. Inch. Joining me on the show, it's full crew tonight. We have Spike, we have FIFO, we have Shelton, Nick is here, and Manny is joining us. What up, Manny?
What's good?
Glad to have you with us, bro. Sir. It's been a minute. Everything been good?
Yeah, man. Living the American dream, all that good shit.
He got to say that he about to have American flag in the back soon. they gonna call you up, boy.
It might be the last episode.
He gonna get that.
He might do a live stream from Tehran or some shit.
he gonna be with goddamn Russ. The Russell Simmons.
Don't tell about your leg being hurt back then. That's over with.
Oh man.
Anyway, as we always do, man, before we get into the weekend sports, we're going to talk about the Final Four matchups, and of course, what happened in the Elite Eight, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and then start some draft talk, some NFL draft talk as well. But before we do that, man, we will have our performance of the week, but none other than Shelton. What you got, bro?
What's happening, man? I'm glad you're here tonight, man. Performance of the week, man. We're gonna go worse this time, and I'm so glad to have Manny join me. Y'all don't understand how many text messages and DMs I get, and just trash talk from Manny about the Tar Heels. Our worst performance of the week goes to the Duke Blue Devils. None other than the Duke Blue Devils. The last 4 games that they've lost, we're gonna talk about those last 4 losses. They blew a 14-point lead to Houston. They blew a 17-point lead to Texas Tech this year. They only lost 3 games this year, man.
3 games.
17-point lead to Texas Tech, 13-point lead to Carolina, and a 19-point lead. The same score that Carolina lost their game by the way, to UConn. And for a team that has put
Virginia Commonwealth Technical Institute International College Association, YBLT.
For a team that put so many good players, y'all have done a really, really good job of recruiting these last few years. You got a bunch of talent that you put to the league. All this talent and nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it. So that is my worst performance of the week. Y'all supposed to walk straight into the playoff. I mean, straight into the championship game, straight into the Final Four, and just get this done. Yet you're at home, and that really bothers me for you, man. I'm sorry for you, but that's my worst performance of the week.
Yeah. No, I can tell you're struggling with
that. Yep. All right. Anyway, man, let's get into it. We have finally reached the Final Four round of both of the men's and women's NCAA March Madness tournaments. On the men's side, UConn, Illinois, Arizona, and Michigan have advanced, while UCLA, UConn, Texas, and South Carolina have made it on the women's side. Based on what you all watched over the weekend, which Final Four teams have impressed you the most, and which teams disappointed you the most in the Elite 8 round of both tournaments?
Go ahead, Manny. Get your time shine.
Oh man, listen, I don't even know what to say. I'm still shaken by it. I feel like I'm in an abusive relationship with the Blue Devils right now, man. I feel like I'm in a relationship with a dude keeps throwing me down a flight of steps, and I keep saying, "Not next time. He's gonna change." Nah, man. I mean, listen, it's Duke. Duke is the most disappointing, obviously. You just can't lose that game. It's one thing to lose it last year to Houston in the Final Four. I thought I would never get over that loss, and then we had this loss on Sunday. This year stings more just because of the fact that the opponent, like, we dominated that game. I mean, if you look at all the stats, if you look at the box score, we dominated that game, and we should have won that game. And the biggest issue with that game is we just did not put them away early. The fact that they were only down 15 in the first half, that was a big issue for us. We should have put that game away. We didn't, and we just allowed UConn to hang around just enough. When shit got tight, we just folded. I'm not going to blame Caden Boozer. It's easy. He's the easy to punch your bag. Yeah, but you should have never been in that situation. You should have never been in that situation. Should have never been in that situation when you put that kid in that situation to make that mistake. So it's Duke as the most disappointing, man.
Wait, hold on. So you're not blaming the player?
No, I'm blaming the coach. I'm blaming the coach. I'm blaming the staff. I'm blaming the lack of adjustments in the second half. I'm blaming the offensive execution. Like, I'm blaming the rotations in the second. Like, I have a lot of questions. Like, Dominic Sarr was playing well in the first half. Where was he in the second half? Evans only took 2 shots, and then some of the substitutions in and out. I don't know if he was dealing with some sort of injury or what. Listen, it's easy to say, if Caden holds on to the ball, and of course we know that, but it should have never gotten to that point. It should have never gotten to that point.
He's right.
And that's what I'm saying.
Isaiah Evans, to me, Manny, is the best player on that team. And when you have him only scoring 7 points, that to me meant more than even that play by Caden Boozer. That play by Caden Boozer was one play. The fact that your best player wasn't hitting big shots like he normally does, which, I mean, you can't rely everything. It ain't all on him either, what I'm saying, but you needed him to make some big shots down the stretch, and with him only scoring 7 points, I think that really hurt.
He only took 2 shots in the second half, which is crazy. I don't know. They went away from the pick and roll game with Boozer and Evans, which is that inverted pick and roll.
Working.
Wonder. Yeah, that's been doing wonders all year, really. And they went away from it. I just didn't understand the game plan, man. I think Shire I love Coach Shire. This is not me knocking Coach Shire, but I think Shire in this game, I don't know. I think he played prevent defense. I think he was just trying to maintain and manage that lead. And to UConn's credit, they made the plays to win the game. I thought the biggest shot, the biggest moment of that game was the Silas Demery 3. So if y'all remember, there was a sequence. I don't remember where in the second half, but Hymenia hits that 3 for them to go up 10. So Duke went up 10 with the Hymenia 3, and then Silas Demery comes down off a broken play. Ball bounced around. Duke could have got the rebound, and it tips back out to Silas Demery, and he hits that 3 to make it 7 with like 5 or 4 minutes left. I thought that was the biggest shot of the game. People will bring up Caravan's shot that made it 70-69. Obviously, the kid with the amazing ass shot, but I actually thought that was the biggest play of the game. I think if Duke gets to stop there and maintains that lead at 10, I think they win the game. But they didn't, and we're here today.
You know what? Everything you said, Manny, is right about all of the things that preceded it. But nevertheless, fuck that, bro. It's on that kid, bro. I don't care, man. You cannot do that shit, bro. You giving that media journalistic talk, man. Everybody out here, everybody watching, everybody in all kind of chats are saying the same damn thing. Why didn't you hold a damn ball? He had no business trying to make that pass. His eyes got big. He looked over there, saw those guys were wide open, and probably tried to stun on him. It made no damn sense.
That was from the sideline. Shire was telling him to make the pass.
Yeah,
because remember, Isaiah had leaked out to the back. Isaiah was in the back. He was trying to get it to Isaiah.
What's crazy is they had went over those situations before. They got video of them talking about the same exact situation that happened and what you're supposed to do in that case.
But my issue was, if you wanted to get the ball to Isaiah, why didn't you have Isaiah inbound the ball, or had Caden Boozer inbound the ball to Isaiah? Because everybody knows UConn's trying to play the foul game. They're going to trap you for a couple seconds and then foul to me. And they were trying to get the ball to their best free throw shooter, which is Isaiah Evans. So I don't. Why is Isaiah all the way down on the other end? I just didn't understand. I understood what they were trying to do,
that's
but
cool,
it
Manny.
didn't make sense.
That's cool, Manny. But at the end of the day, bro, look, you're playing high level basketball, major D1 March Madness basketball. You done been in a lot of AAU games. You done been in a lot of high school games. You should have enough reps to understand what to do as a member of the Duke Blue Devils in March, going for a national championship, to do in that moment.
I mean, listen, if somebody wants to blame Caden Boozer, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. He lost the game. His play lost the game. Now, I would counter that in saying that it should have never gotten to that point. You had a 19-point lead. You dominated UConn. Like, let's keep it a buck, man. This UConn team shouldn't have beaten Duke. Duke should have mollywopped these niggas, bro. But here we are.
It didn't happen.
Exactly. It should have never came down to that. And now, look, I coached my son's middle school team, right? And I always tell them, I was
What's
like,
the record?
Hey, we went. We got into the championship the last couple of years. We went around here.
Did the shirt say 316?
You said you got to the championship, or you won?
We got into the championship. We can't beat this one team. But anyways,
sound like.
Anyways, what I always tell the kids, right, is that a game is a series of events, right? It's a series of different things, right? It's not just one thing. It's not just one shot. It's not just one rebound. It's a series of events. And all of those things can either lead to a win or lead to a loss. And I know it's easy to, I'm a Duke fan, so I'm trying to defend him. No, I'm just saying it should have never gotten to that point. It's easy to say, okay, Caden Boozer, he lost the game. Okay. But it should have never gotten to that situation. It's not like this was a 3-point game, 4-point game throughout, and it came down to this play or that play. No, it was a series of plays and decisions that led to that moment. And then, of course, you put that kid in that situation where he froze. He made a bad mistake, right? I'm sure if he has an opportunity, I'm sure if you put him in that situation 10 times, 9 out of those 10 times he makes that play. But this was the one time that he didn't, and it cost him the Final Four.
How many close games have Duke been in this season?
Every one of them. Oh, you mean the games that they lost?
They've only lost by 5 points. All 3 of their losses this year were 5 points. By 5 points.
I think combined it was under. Yeah, it was low.
Yeah,
but most of the other games were.
We lost by 2 to UNC, and then we lost by 1 to Texas Tech.
I don't think they had too many close wins. Most of that.
We had a close win against Michigan State. We had a close win against Michigan. We had a close win against who was it?
NC State?
Arkansas. Nah, we ran through the ACC. Besides that community college in Chapel Hill. The first time
that beat you.
But
okay,
yeah.
I was just asking because when I saw the game got close, they looked like a bunch of chokers. They looked like they were just going to fold. And in the tournaments, the intangibles of the game, the pressure, the expectations, all of that stuff starts to mount. And they responded at times with lucky shots. Well, it looked like lucky shot. That was some shit Boozer hit that went in. And I was like, okay, they're going to finally find a way to kind of, get control of the game. But UConn just kept playing and playing. And I'm with you. I think that sequence you're talking about when he hit that 3 and went up 10, I was like, okay, now they got it back under control. And then old boy just came back. I think they didn't secure a rebound, and then they got it back, and then hit the 3. I'm like, oh, Lord. Now it's like, now we're in a fight. And now you're looking at the clock. You're trying to execute. I didn't really see many sets or plays that they were running down the stretch. It looked like they were just trying to hold on. And
they were playing not to lose.
They did everything.
They were playing not to lose. And when you play not to lose, we've all been watching basketball for decades at this point. Everybody here in this chat, in this podcast, everybody knows when you play not to lose, what's going to happen? You're going to lose 9 times out of 10, right? And so that's what happened. And Shire's going to have to live with it. I love Coach Shire, but this is now 2 straight years with the entire nation watching, and your team is folded.
Doesn't he have a losing record against UConn too? Like, have they knocked him out?
Duke has lost. Listen, we've lost some big games to UConn. 99, we were the best team. We lost in the title game to UConn. 04, we lost to the Mecca Okafor team by like 1 or 2 points. We didn't get a couple foul calls in that game. So we've lost some big spots to UConn. So as a program, we've lost some big games to UConn.
What you think?
My most impressive of the weekend was Michigan. And most disappointing was Tennessee. Like, they treated Tennessee like they was a junior pro team. And I didn't think that Michigan was that good. I thought that I was surprised. I'd seen them a couple times during the regular season. My man, 23, he didn't look like, when I seen 23 play earlier, he looked all right.
That's him. That's him. He's him.
I give it to you. He is him. I expected a lot more out of Tennessee over the weekend. Also Hurley too. That shit he pulled at the end. I don't know if I want to get at most disappointing or most impressive. Like, I don't know which one I want to get at. But he got a whole lot of balls walking up on Buddy like that, because it definitely could have been a tech. Like we were.
Bro, if Shire did that, if a Duke coach did that,
y'all would be getting drugged through the ringer still right
now. I know y'all ain't talking about no Duke and referees. Don't ever do that.
But that did if a Duke coach had did that, people would have been saying,
and nothing would have happened.
What they want,
nothing would have happened.
Absolutely nothing. Duke gets every call. Don't do that.
No, that's my point though. If he had did that and nothing happened, they would say they let Duke get away with everything.
Yeah.
So that was it on that end.
It's just, I'm impressed and disappointed by Michigan. They knocked out the champs that I had winning it all, Shelton, Bama. And at least he put up a better fight than Tennessee, though. That's all I gotta say. But Michigan look like they are a Fab Five Freddy. Like they are the most well-kept secret, because everybody was focused on Duke and UConn and all the other, like, I guess, even though Michigan is a good program, but like no one's really talking about them. Like,
they got all the pieces.
They got
all the pieces. They got counter punches for whatever type of style of offense, defense that you want to play. They really do.
That's why this next game, Michigan Arizona, is going to be the national championship game. If you ask me, these two teams are. This is a true. If you on this program, you don't watch college basketball, you need to watch this game. It's going to be one of the top games you'll see, because you got two heavyweights.
I agree with you, Shelton. I will say, do not discount Illinois. Illinois is playing really well.
Fuck out of
They
here.
are, man.
Y'all right now, niggas is sleeping on Illinois.
Manny, they are, but these two teams right now, though, they're the best two teams.
Yes, they're the two best teams, but I don't think that. All right, whoever I think UConn will get killed by Michigan or Arizona, but I think Illinois is going to give either one of those teams a fight. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all. Pretty much just fast forward to one shining moment at 11:59 on Monday night. Like that's going to be a game.
Yeah,
is that going to start a trend?
So you think? Go ahead.
If Illinois goes and they do well, will that start a trend? Because I saw them talking about on the broadcast how they got this Eastern European pipeline, they base it off the NBA. Most of the players being Eastern European that are in the top echelon of the league, they decided to implement that and start recruiting over there. You think it'll pick up?
Gonzaga's been doing that. Gonzaga's been doing that. Arizona's done that. Tommy Lloyd has been specialized. They've really gotten it from Mark Few, who kind of started that. So yeah, it's a copycat league as every league is. So yeah, I could definitely see some. I mean, Dame Sarr, one of the best players on Duke, is from Italy, who actually reclassified to come to the U.S. this year. So yeah, you definitely see that.
So Lou, you saying it's over for us? It's over for America. They're going back to the colonizer roots.
Nah, but Lou's absolutely right though. I had Tennessee as my disappointment too. I felt like they were going to put up a fight in this game. They got a lot of talent on that Tennessee roster. They just couldn't get the ball to fall in the basket. They could not put the ball in the basket.
This is Tennessee. If you watch Tennessee all year, this is them. This is
soft.
This is Rick Barnes, man.
It is, man.
You can tell this is a NIL team too. That UT team is an NIL team. You can tell like they ain't got no chemistry really. They don't really mesh together. It ain't no real it's just talent.
The thing is, Tennessee's used to being the team that's the bully, and they ran into the big kid on the block, which is Michigan, and they got punked. So.
Now, this was a double-sided question because he asked about the women's side, but I think I can sum that up pretty quickly. Like I told y'all in the chat, it ended up exactly like we said it would. The top 4 teams going. There was no need to even play. We need to start at the Final Four. Now, this Final Four is going to be something. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the women need to shrink down like the men's football. They don't need to play 64 because these teams just swept. I think the closest game was like 12 points. By these 4 teams, every game was decided by more than 12 points on their road to the Final Four. So I did like
watching her dog go though. She's
a dog. Man. She is a dog. She is. It's some good talent and it's some good stuff to watch. I can't wait to see some of these ladies in the WNBA and see them perform on that level. I'm excited to see that. But this Final Four. This is going to really, really be something to watch. We know UConn is tough, but Dawn Staley against Geno, that's must-see TV. And this Texas team is on a mission. This Texas team look tough. So I can't wait to see these 4 teams go at it in the final game. I'm excited about both sides of the men and women. I am, Nick. You're saying now, but I told you. I told you. I told you. Final. I said at the beginning. I said the same thing. I said it's going to be the top 4 seeds no matter what. I looked it up. I was like, dang, what's because Doc and B like to talk about the women. I said, man, the lowest seed to ever win the championship for women is the 3rd seed. I'm like, man, there's no true upsets in women's college basketball yet. The disparity is just too tremendous. But you got talent up and down the board. It's just as a whole, you ain't gonna get it ain't much to watch.
Yeah, and I turned on that TCU South Carolina game when they were up like 1, and they that purple just fell apart. I don't know what that white girl was out there doing. I don't know what the other one was out there doing. And it was just like, bro, what is this? Like, geez. Like, yeah. I was good. Yeah. Just saw missed layups. Doggo.
Men against or I guess ladies against girls. I guess at this point, women against girls. Yeah. There's no contest.
None.
Is this that what's her name? Hidalgo? This her last season?
No, she got one more year.
She's junior, right? Yeah.
She got one more year.
Okay. All right.
What is she
all right, well, way to represent for the women's, Shelton.
Who you who you got? Who you got, Sheldon? I guess we should. Yeah, who you got?
I hate to say it because I'm rooting for the home team, the Gamecocks. I want Don to beat Geno really, really bad, but I think it's gonna come down to UConn, Texas, and I think UConn is gonna take it.
Hasn't Geno been talking a lot of shit? I've seen a couple of headlines from him. He seemed upset about something.
I can't remember too much because I turned him
When
off.
isn't Geno talking shit?
He always does, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
When isn't Geno talking shit about something?
He that white dude is always talking. She's like, okay, bro,
right.
we get it.
Okay. All right. And what was the other controversy you guys were talking about in the chat? On the women's side, was it South Carolina or somebody like that?
What was it? I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Damn.
We talk so much shit on that damn chat, I don't even remember.
All right. Well, if I remember, I'll bring it up. But either way I go, that is it, man. Let's move on to the NBA, the pros. So we got the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh, what is that? Oops. Here we go. Hold on. I gotta drive the car. The Oklahoma City Thunder defeated the third-seeded New York Knicks in primetime on Sunday night in OKC, and they have been dominating the regular season once again, even while battling injuries throughout their roster. With the full team now returning from injury, have we been overlooking the defending champs and their potential to repeat? It feels like it, because I don't think anybody really liked this team or care about this team.
Yeah, they almost lost to Detroit last night, though, without Jalen Duren or Cade Cunningham, and them boys played tough. You know what I'm saying? Look, now Shea looked like the MVP last night, and so did Wemby. I know we're not really going to talk about Wemby that much, but Shay's the guy. You know what I'm saying? And we saw that last night. But I think they can be got. And we've seen a lot of teams after that early run. And I drank the Kool-Aid early. I was like, hey, what I'm seeing, this shit look crazy. But then they ran into Wemby and them boys. They exposed them a little bit, and they slowed way the hell up. Now, look, like I said before, Shea is that guy. Shea has shown that he is clutch. You can't stop him. He scored 44 points on 19 shots taken.
Yeah,
47?
Mm-hmm.
47 on 19 shots, bro.
Crazy.
That's crazy efficient. And I think he was like 14 out of 19, like something crazy. Bro, you cannot stop this guy. He's gonna get what he wants when he wants, and he's super clutch. OKC is going to be a problem. I'm not saying that anybody's just gonna walk all over him, but we've seen one team be able to do it. Yes, they're young. I know it is what it is, but OKC is not forgotten. OKC is here. They're going to make a deep playoff run, and they're not all the way healthy yet because guys aren't playing back-to-backs. You know what I'm saying? They're not there yet. And obviously, I know they're conserving for the playoffs that's right around the corner. But OKC is one of those teams. They're number one in the West for a reason. We know what they are.
Do you think that they're just at the point now where they're ready for the playoffs and are not really playing as hard as they normally would be?
No, they're missing pieces, Ken. They missed Hartenstein last night. You know what I'm saying? Like J-Dub, like they're missing big pieces, big rotational guys. And you know, look, that's how great Shea is. But they're missing too many pieces right now. They need to be healthy to really win a championship again.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of, first of all, I don't think they've been overlooked. I think everybody understands when they're at full strength, they have the highest ceiling. They're the best team. But they haven't been at full strength for much of the year. So I think that's what maybe makes people perceive like they've been kind of under-discussed or under-noticed. But I think smart NBA fans know that OKC is still a problem. But I think it's been a combination of them kind of pacing themselves also while also not having their full team of strength. I think they know that they can beat, they're going to win their 60-something games and get to the playoffs. Their mission right now, their season really starts April 25th or whenever the playoffs start. That's when their season starts for them. So I think they're just pacing themselves. Plus, they're also missing a lot of bodies. And I agree with you, FIFO. I think they do need to be at full strength. I will say though, this team doesn't give me the vibe of like these other dynasty teams like the Lakers in the early 2000s or the Warriors a few years ago, a decade ago now, of just like, hey, pencil them into the finals. I do think they can be got, but I do think at the end of the day.
Wait, hold on. Before you answer that, I don't disagree, Manny, because the other great guys on this team are not all-time greats.
Yes.
Chet is good to really good, depending on the night, but he's not an all-time great. J-Dub is not an all-time great. They are good for this NBA and how they play, and because of Shea, but they're not all-time. And their depth, but they're not those guys. So that's why this dynasty don't feel the same.
No.
They can be got by. I still think Denver is formidable. I think Denver knows how to play in the playoffs. That's the biggest thing, is knowing how to win 4 games is what the most important piece is. And a team like Denver, they can get hot out of nowhere and turn it on. And you know what Jokic can do.
How many titles they got?
One.
They both do.
Because we say this shit every year about Denver and Denver this, Denver that, and they only got one.
Okay, but
that's this era though. That's this era. I
know, but I'm just okay, fine, whatever.
Shota and Jalen. If you look, remember I said Jamal Murray back, and look at what he's been doing. And Jamal Murray is one of those guys. It's 2 players in the NBA that they're all of their stats in the playoffs are super elevated. And it's Jamal Murray and Jimmy Buckets.
He just put up 56.
That's what I'm talking about. Jamal Murray is back.
Yeah.
That Jamal Murray in the playoffs, they could win a championship.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. You know, even not saying that Denver's going to win a championship. I'm just saying that they can come in and play with pretty much any team. They can compete with any team and get 4 games. I don't think there's anybody that they can't get 4 games. I'm not saying that I think that they're going to win a championship. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I think that team is talented and they have the experience to get it done and get hot at the right moments. We know what Joker's going to do. He's going to be consistent. Like you said, Jamal Murray stepping up and the others doing their jobs makes the playing field level. If you can negate what Shea does, you can pretty much handle everything else. So that's the biggest issue. And we know Wimbledon, you know, they're on the rise as well. So you got that to contend with as well. So it's a shot for other teams. I think that the OKC they have realized how to play basketball at this point. Because we know it's not like we know a lot of teams are chasing this record. I think they threw that record thing out the window. We don't need to be the greatest regular season team of all time. That doesn't matter. We got to do what we know how to do, which is win.
We knew that going into the season they wasn't going to do that. Damn, I don't know why they were playing around like they was going.
No, when they got off to 24-1, and had they stayed healthy, I think they would have had a chance to. But they didn't stay healthy. That being said, I think there's, like I said, I think OKC is the best team when they're at 100% or even 90%. That being said, I do think they can be got. I do think there are 3 teams in the West that could defeat them if things
give me your
right.
3. Give me the
if
3.
Things break right. I'm prefacing this by saying
I just need to hear the 3, man. I ain't asked for all that actually.
San Antonio matches up well with them. San Antonio is a problem. They're coming. San Antonio reminds me of what OKC was 2 years ago, right? Young team that just doesn't know how to win yet. Number 2, we mentioned Denver. And I know what y'all gonna say. Number 3, the Lakers.
Don't say it. I knew that's what you was I knew that's what you was about to start with.
Hear me out.
OKC in a 7-game series. I'm just making sure what you're about to defend is this question. In a 7-game series,
I think the Lakers could beat OKC because
did somebody get hurt?
First of all, all right, so we're gonna act like the Lakers haven't been playing well the last. It's funny how when the Lakers were struggling, everybody was ready to bury these motherfuckers. But now all of a sudden, the Lakers have been playing well for the last 3.5 weeks. Nobody's saying nothing about the Lakers. Listen, all of the issues with the Lakers still exist. Defensively, it's still a question mark. Do they have that big man that you can rely on? But the one thing I will say, OKC has to contend with the baddest man on the planet right now.
LeBron James.
Luka not. We gonna act like Luka ain't the baddest man on the planet right now?
It's about Bronny.
No, I'm talking about the man that's trying to get his kids back. I'm talking about the man. Court case Luka.
Manny, you do it to yourself every year.
We haven't seen a run like this. We haven't seen a run like this since Kobe was fighting for his life in Colorado. All right, we have not seen a run like this.
Hey, Manny,
Kobe was a different guy after that shit.
Hey, Manny, are you sure you want him to get his kids back? Because he's been balling since they've been in limbo.
Listen, court case Luka, Ozempic Luka, it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. Nah, but seriously. Listen, do I think that the Lakers in a 7-game series will beat Oklahoma City? No, I'm saying they can if things break right, because I think the Lakers have 3 guys, for sure 2, that could take over a game, right? And can give Oklahoma City some problems. Right?
You said 3 guys. Who's the third guy?
AR.
Don't say it.
AR-15.
White Mamba.
AR been balling, bro.
White Mamba.
AR been balling.
White Mamba. Yes.
Hey, AR been balling.
And even old man LeBron could turn the clock back for a game or 2. And what I'm saying is, don't discount the Lakers. Do I think the Lakers ultimately in a 7-game series will beat them? No. But do I think the Lakers can beat them if things break right? Yes.
I do. I'm gonna give you your fandom pick. It is what it is. But I want to discuss the San Antonio Spurs. You said a team that doesn't know how to win. But last year they only won 34 games, and this year how many they got? And they second in the West.
That's different. That's different.
No, wait. I'm gonna tell you how it is different for them. I'm gonna tell you how it's different for them. Their leader is Tim Duncan with a voice. Tim Duncan, that's an alien.
Good. I hear what you're saying.
He about to be the defensive player of the year.
But that man has never been in a situation.
He's the MVP.
He's never been in a game 4. Series tied 2-2.
That shit don't matter to him.
5 points down, and you got to make a play. He's never been in that team hasn't been in a situation where they've met their match in a
team. I'm not worried about.
You got to go through it.
I'm not worried about
Lou, can I ask a question? Can I ask a question real quick, Lou? When have you ever said, "Man, you know who I want to hear from"? Tim Duncan.
Hey, listen, don't be disrespect Tim Duncan like that.
I'm just saying, Manny.
I'm just surprised, people. I'm surprised you're giving him Tim Duncan already, though. You talking about a man that got 5 rings, arguably the greatest power forward ever. Bro, you saying it's Tim Duncan already?
Bro, look, did you not see that stat where they said that through the first 165 odd games, he got more threes than Steph, more steals than Kobe, more rebounds than Charles Barkley, more blocks than Akeem Olajuwon, more points.
That's a playoff win. Is that a playoff win?
No one's debating that. We're just debating this team and their
dude is all-time great. But listen, this dude is all-time great.
But
oh no,
there's
an all-time great right now.
Yes, you're witnessing.
He's an all-time great prospect. He hasn't necessarily done it at a high level just yet.
Right.
And by a high level, I mean at a high level in like winning. You gotta. Yeah. Can I see him get to a final?
Yeah, it takes time to get there.
I'm ready to build his Hall of Fame statue. I mean, I know it's the NBA Hall of Fame. They put anybody in there, but I'm just saying.
So why you pick them?
Shout out to Doc Rivers.
So why you pick them to be able to beat up? So you going against your own point now? Why you pick them?
No, I agree with Manny. I would pick them probably to have the best chance against OKC, but I just can't put Wemby in the conversation with Tim Duncan right now. I'm not gonna do that. Like, you got to at least win.
This is what I was saying last week, Lou. I was like, bruh, can I see this nigga? Like, y'all saying all these things, like we don't have any evidence to say that yes, this is true. Like, he still got to do it on the court. He could honestly.
Can I see him play more than 35 minutes?
Honestly, let me say this because let me get this out the way, Ken, because this is my last year of Ty Lue fandom. Between OKC, between how the play-in is set up, OKC and San Antonio, I don't think neither one of them want to see the Clippers first round. I'm just trying to say. I'm not saying there's going to be any upsets. I'm just saying that's the scariest team in the play-in in the West. That is the scariest because Kawhi on a mission. You talking about a mission?
The Suns got a better team and they're younger.
Kawhi is undefeated until he runs into his next soft tissue injury. Like, I don't even want to hear it. Right, listen, San Antonio. To my point about San Antonio, yes, I agree with Lou. I think they have the best shot to beat Oklahoma City. They match up well. My point with San Antonio is we have not seen that team, that iteration of the Spurs, be in the playoffs, be tested, be in a situation like I want to see them when they're down 2-1 in a series. and they got to win a clutch game 4 on the road. They haven't done that until they answered that test. Remember, Oklahoma City was there last year. They were there last year. There was questions about Oklahoma City, like, yo, we don't know what happened when they ran up against Dallas a couple years ago. They got physically manhandled in that series by a middling Dallas team. So I got to see that team now in the postseason. Now I got to see San Antonio in the postseason answer those questions. And if they answer it, I'll come on this show and I'll be like, yo, San Antonio, give them the props. But until I see them do it in a big spot, I think the question is fair. Have we seen them in a situation? There's levels to this shit, man. And every great team in history, the Lakers, the Spurs, you name them, Bulls, they had to go through a period of indoctrination. They had to go through a test. A couple years. Sometimes it took a year. Sometimes it took 3 or 4 or 5 years.
You preaching to the choir, Manny.
That's all I'm saying. Look,
all I'm saying that there's always exceptions to the rule. And this Negro Wembanyama is the exception.
Listen, he's nice. I'm not gonna sit here and disrespect.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying.
I understand. And look, and at the end of the day, everybody here that watches basketball will put San Antonio on that list in terms of being a bad matchup for OKC. We've seen it all year. They beat them 3 out of 4 times, and two of them wasn't close.
I think the argument and FIFO, I agree with you. I think San Antonio can cause problems. I just think that it's not about Wemby. It's about the others more than anything else. Those other guys got to step up in those situations too. And I don't know, even though I trust
Castle's never been in this situation.
Yeah, I trust the others. Like, I just can't say that they're ready.
Yeah,
Fox has never really been in this situation.
Wemby may score 30 and get 15 rebounds and 5 blocks, but that still don't mean they're gonna win.
Your most experienced player is Harrison Barnes.
FIFA, I trust the sandcastle more than Castle right now in the playoffs. So I see, I can't believe it. Again. And Harrison Barnes, how old is he? Sheldon? He 45.
Yeah, he up
there.
Well, speaking of teams that have been to the playoff and suffered heartbreaking defeats, what about the Knicks? Because everybody hyping them up.
The Knicks not
as
going
they
nowhere.
Usually do around this time.
The Knicks not going nowhere.
Don't
they
say
overrated,
that though.
The most overrated team?
They're not. I think they're adequately rated, Ken, because there's love and hate for the Knicks. And I understand both sides. The Knicks are immensely talented, and from a matchup perspective, they got a lot of answers for what teams want to do best. So I get it. The part I don't like is the mentality. Cat. We know what that is. They're worse defensively under Mike Brown than they were versus Thibodeau.
Interesting. I thought everything was.
We all knew that.
I thought the world was going to be fixed now that Thibodeau.
Manny,
interesting.
Manny, you on Dead in Sports? That was not the sentiment.
No, I'm not talking about you. I just.
I know.
I had Knicks fans telling me that Mike Brown was the second coming of.
Nah, and ain't no real Knicks fans told you that, man. I don't know who you still talking to in New York.
Yeah, you were happy about that.
We just said that we happy Tom got. You talked about that abusive lady.
What you wish for?
we got rid of the abusive man.
Be careful what you wish for, man.
And we got Cleveland Brown coaching us at the goddamn Garden.
And Nick, this is the reason why I say that the Hawks are a bad matchup. They just beat Boston. Oh my God. Wait, hold on now.
The Hawks, they're not that bad.
Yes, Nick.
Hey, look, listen. OKC just beat Boston, or Boston just beat OKC. Mm-hmm. Jaylen Brown didn't play. Then Jason Tatum didn't play against the Hawks. So it is what it is. It was still one superstar there. That's what they've been running with. The Hawks put belt to ass to them boys, dog, because they got a lot of 6'8", 6'10" niggas that run, jump, and have IQ and can shoot threes, bro. And the Knicks are going to have an issue because these boys are playing mad unselfish, dog. And look, I like the Knicks. I said I think they can win a championship. But like Manny said, that shit got to break right. These boys got to play on point. And they've been too up and down all year. And I don't believe that team believes in Mike Brown. Because I think go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I take what they said about the Spurs and I put that on the Hawks, though. I think that the Hawks come playoff time are not gonna be prepared. So I don't think there'll be a challenge for the Knicks like we think because of the matchups and stuff. I just think the playoffs are gonna be too big for the Hawks to go in and win 4 games against the Knicks. But the Knicks are they got Cat, so
Karl Anthony Towns is the best player. You're not winning a championship.
So for me, the issue with the Knicks that I see is anybody
the score tonight.
I was gonna say KD's smacking them.
That's what I was about to say, Ken. Anybody on the West outside of San Antonio, because we already know how they are against the Knicks. They ain't doing shit. Anybody on the West can give the Knicks problems. On the East, that's the only thing. To me, the Knicks season, yes, we would love a championship, but we got to just get to the final. I think getting to the finals, if Mike Brown can get the Knicks to the finals, he will get another contract. He'll get another year in New York. Anything less than that, he's out of there because they trying to win now.
So y'all gonna run through coaches left and right.
Y'all can't fire them next
year. They gonna let them go. I'm gonna let you know right now. And if they do, y'all will not be surprised. Y'all will say the Knicks are full of shit. But
that would be the stupidest thing.
The Knicks are the Anthony Richardsons of the NBA. They're the biggest boom or bust prospect. They could be a Hall of Famer or they can flame out in 2 years. That's what I see the Knicks as. The Knicks can win a championship or they can lose in the second round. There's no in between. Like they're not losing to the Hawks. The only team I don't think they're losing to the Hawks, but would I be shocked if the Hawks beat them in the playoffs?
Yes, you would be shocked. You would be shocked.
First of all, because Quinn Snyder is a coaching advantage over Mike Brown, number one. But that Hawks team, how you gonna talk about youth and with Wemby? But then you got Jalen Johnson. Oh, I don't even know what the hell these niggas, these my player name ass niggas in Atlanta.
Johnson, Daniels.
Listen, ain't nobody saying that the Hawks are gonna win a championship, but could the Hawks give the Knicks a scare
in 7 games? That's the thing about basketball that I think all of us truly love.
No.
There's unlike the NCAA tournament, unlike NFL playoffs. It's not a one game. Like you don't have to be the best team throughout. You just have to be the best team that day. The NBA is like, nah, nigga, we got 7 games. We gonna figure out who you are. In a 7-game series, Atlanta, Charlotte, Philly, Orlando, Toronto, they don't scare me. The only 2 teams
Charlotte don't scare you?
No, the only 2 teams that because they got Melo. LaMelo, sorry. They got
you said it right. You said it right.
LaMelo is like
we're not calling him Melo, bro.
Nick just did.
So, you
know better than that.
Yeah, I had to correct myself because listen. But Sheldon, you see how that UConn white boy was shooting to win the game. That's LaMelo starting the first quarter. All right, so I'm cool on that. I'm just saying Boston, and if Cade comes back, maybe.
What do you think about Toronto?
Boston, maybe.
Nick, what do you think about Toronto?
Detroit, maybe if how healthy Cade is, but Boston is the only team. You said what?
What about Toronto?
Toronto ain't shit.
No,
I asked that because that's who the Knicks gonna play in the first round if they fall to 4th.
I hope so. That's the reason. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think the Knicks are sliding. They're like, listen, we can guarantee an easier path.
I think first of all, be careful with that game. Of just we gonna lose or so. I don't think that's what they're doing, but be careful. Be careful.
I'm just saying if it happened, it happened.
If it happens, it happens. Listen, do I think the Knicks have a chance to get to a final? Yes, I do. Do I think that they will most likely get to an Eastern Conference final? Yes, I do. I don't think they're this slam dunk runaway, like go to Vegas and mortgage your house and put the Knicks, start printing MSG tickets for game 3 of the NBA Finals. I just don't believe that. I think that they're an extremely flawed team, extremely talented, but flawed. And I think if Detroit's healthy, I think Detroit's got them. I think now that Tatum came back and is looking like himself and they're managing him and they're getting him through, I think Boston's got a chance. I was afraid of Boston for the Knicks even without Tatum, and now that they got Tatum back,
why y'all be acting like himself? Y'all be acting like last year himself, but y'all didn't act like last year didn't happen. Tatum was playing just as well, if not better, than he was last year. And what happened, Manny? We was up 2-0 going back to MSG.
Boston's a 2 seed in a gap year, in a year that no one thought they was even going to win anything. They're dangerous, bro. They know how to win. They've won a championship.
We didn't think that
won a championship.
We didn't think they were going to be trash without Tatum because they still got Jaylen Brown, who's the clear-cut number 1.
We thought they were going to be trash. They traded away Porzingis. They traded away everybody else.
You thought they was not going to be in the playoffs, Lou, coming into the season?
I thought they was going to be like that 8th, 9th seed.
But still a playoff team. That's not trash. If you're a playoff team, you're not trash.
They're the second team in the East.
Listen,
You can be a playoff.
What were they last year? What were they last year, Lou? They were number one last year, weren't they? Weren't they number one in the East?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what happened? They came to New York and they went back to Boston, nigga, without a ring, and they can do it again.
They playing with house money this year.
The worst thing that happened to the Knicks this year, besides hiring Mike Brown, was Jason Tatum coming back.
Ain't nobody worried about him, bro. Y'all be acting like Jason Tatum. Y'all didn't even respect Jason Tatum when he was winning the championship. Now we supposed to give respect.
I just want to understand, Nick. So you're not worried about anybody in the East except for the Pistons?
I said the Pistons
if
maybe
come back. So you think
if K come back? They should to the Eastern Conference Finals. Yes, we should get to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's penciled in. If we don't make it to Eastern, if the Knicks do not make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, Mike Brown definitely gone. Definitely.
That's not
I'm saying from my expectations, he got to make it to the NBA Finals. If not, he gone.
Dang, that would be
damn, James Dolan Jr.
I'm just saying, bro. You spend all this money. That Mikal. Everybody keep bringing up that damn Mikal Bridges trade. You spend all this money, and you got that trade, and like
you're admitting that you hired. You're admitting that you you fired a good coach for a coach that you don't think could get it done. You can't give him one season.
At best, a lateral.
Lou, the Cowboys been doing that for the last 3 decades. So then, what are you talking about football? I'm just saying, if you're able to accept that, I can accept this. That's all I'm saying.
But I don't ask for my coaches to be fired the next year. That's all I'm saying.
I do because I want chips. I want chips.
We ain't gonna do that to Spike right now. We ain't gonna do that to Spike right now. He cooking.
Yeah, he over here saying bullshit. I don't do this. He was asking for Cuz to get fired just last year.
I think the Nick again.
Oh, he's a shitball. Been a shitball for the day they hired. I ain't asked for much.
The was winning 12 games with y'all this year, a couple years ago. Now,
what was you about to say, Manny?
No, I'm saying, like, listen, I somewhat agree with you in that. Listen, the Knicks are a dangerous team. They should theoretically are the second best team in the East and have the second best odds of winning a championship out of the East. That being said, I don't think they're the slam dunk pick. I really don't. I've never believed that. I don't like Mike Brown. I think that was a downgrade hire. I'm sorry. I just do. And I don't trust that team, man. They have a lot of talent, but I don't know, man. It's just something about the Knicks I don't fully trust. I don't trust them in close game situations. I don't trust them in situations where they got to just play high IQ basketball. I just don't trust that team.
I'm just saying, like, they said the same thing last year. A lot of the stuff that y'all saying this year, they said last year, which is the one reason. That's one of the things that I don't like, of course, because we still having those issues. But they were able to get to the Eastern Conference Finals through Boston last year with those same issues, with people like FIFO questioning Cat, with people like you, Manny, questioning the head coach and adjustments, and can they end close games? That was a issue last year. Shut. I brought that up last year about close games. Mm-hmm. I didn't like him, and then when the playoffs happened and Mikal Bridges still in the game-winning pass or blocking the game-winning shot, like I'm seeing, okay, maybe they a little different now. That's why they let go of Mike of Tom Thibodeau, because they were like, okay, maybe they have progressed where they can just need another coach to get them over the hump. If Mike Brown can't get them to the Eastern Conference Finals, he needs to be gone because this team is good enough.
Celtics series gas y'all.
Why would we not? They were the defending champs.
The Celtics were coming off a championship. I think they took the Knicks lightly. I don't think that shit happens this year. I really don't. I don't think
How do you take them likely when you are at home?
They beat them 4-0 last year. They beat them like 3 out of 3.
And FIFO, were they not? Was the Celtics every one of those losses, those first 2 games? They were up by like 20.
They were up by that's the classic example of not taking an opponent seriously, not finishing. Like, I don't think they took the Knicks serious, and I think the Knicks countered, and I think the Knicks took advantage, and they paid for it. I don't think you're gonna have that. First of all, I could argue the East is better this year than it was last year. And I think Boston, I don't think Boston's as good as they were last year, but that's still a championship team. That's still a team that's got 2 champions leading the way and a coach that deserves his flowers, because a lot of people was looking at that dude questionable, and look at the job he's done. You could argue he's the coach of the year. So I just don't think they're a slam dunk, bro. I really don't. I don't think this is a situation where you just start penciling them in the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't.
So who do you have above, like, who do you feel more comfortable with above the Knicks besides Boston?
I think Detroit, if they get healthy. I think if Detroit is healthy.
They're not. So that's what I'm saying. Who else you got?
They'll be fine.
What are your thoughts on Cleveland, Manny?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take Cleveland. I'm not ever gonna pick a team with James Harden on it. Fuck no.
I feel that way about Cat.
I'm smarter than that. But yeah, no, I mean, I feel the same way about Cat. Like, Cat is not as bad as James Harden, but like, you really count on Karl Anthony Towns to be your second best player on a championship team?
Listen, if he don't do it this year, he know where he going. He going to Milwaukee and trying to build up shoes.
Everybody.
Oh, they ain't letting Giannis go, bro.
Lou, when you trying to win, bro, what are we doing with you talking about emotions? No, bro, we talking about winning. Get that nigga out of here. He had his opportunity. He couldn't do it. All right, bet. This is New York, nigga. We ain't waiting around for what?
Y'all not getting Giannis.
We can get Giannis.
You can.
And y'all not getting him.
You think
if y'all was getting Giannis, it would have happened.
The Lakers not getting Giannis, Manny. Chill.
I didn't say nothing about the Lakers.
I see it in your. I see there's a reflection.
I saw it too, Dick. I saw it too, Dick.
All I know is our GM works for the Gambino crime family. He makes shit happen. That's all I'm saying. Nobody thought we was getting Luka, and here we are today. So here we are today.
Yeah. Somebody had Nico's kids on a bridge.
The Gambino crime family. Yes. Nigga Rob Pelinka makes shit happen.
Hey, Nico said, "Fuck y'all, nigga. I got my family back."
I can't wait for that NDA or whatever he signed to end.
I will say though, it's kind of getting to now or never with the Knicks though. You know, last year
what I'm saying.
You blew a golden opportunity. You know, this year everything was setting up perfect. Jason Tatum was going to be out for the year. It was just you. Nobody thought Detroit would take this lead. Indy's fighting for a lottery. Like, the East at the time was perceived as being weak. Like, everything was setting up for the Knicks.
But I don't mind.
It's getting to be now and never for the New York, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the last 6 games of this season, the Knicks faced basically, especially the last 4 games, all playoff teams in the East. So we'll see something. But at the same time, I'm not worried about seeding as a reflection of how good they are. Because, again, in the East, especially how last year went, it's all about matchups. It's all about who we play first round, all that stuff. So I think that they should be, based off talent and based off they've gotten their ass beat in the playoffs. They've had heartbreak losses. So they, at this point, like you mentioned, Manny, it's now or never. So if it don't happen this year, a lot of changes are going to happen for it to happen next year. If it doesn't happen between these next 2 years, bro, they blowing up the whole shit, except Brunson.
Brunson? Time to get rid of Brunson?
No. Except Brunson. Brunson's going to be a Knick for life.
Brunson ain't going
I wouldn't bet on that.
Shit, Ken, you know he has the second most or third most 40-point games behind Carmelo and Patrick Ewing already, and he could pass Carmelo this season. I'm just saying, they love him.
And where did they get Melo?
They love him up there, Ken. They love him up
Melo.
there.
Melo tried the league cheated, Ken.
He's not winning, bro. They'll turn on him.
Yeah,
nah, they're not.
They will.
If they haven't turned on John Starks, they ain't gonna turn on Brunson.
They played in finals, but that was a horrible final game that John Starks had. Oh my god!
Nobody ever looked at John Starks as the guy.
That's why he stay on 185th and 26th.
A little different.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving on, man. Let's jump to the draft. Let's get into some draft talk, and we also have power rankings, right? Got some power rankings here. So, but first, NFL draft talk. All right, Spike, welcome back to the show. The NFL draft is about 4 weeks away, and we are hearing all kinds of predictions about how the first round will play out, including whether teams will select based on need or the best player available, with many questions surrounding which quarterback will be picked after Fernando Mendoza. Who do you all see as the next best prospect? Additionally, which players do you guys think which players do you think teams should have high on their boards and or reach for? So real quick, the top 10 picks in the 2026 NFL draft, the Raiders are picking first, Manny's Jets second, the Cardinals third, Titans fourth, Giants fifth, Knicks Giants fifth, The Browns are 6th, Commanders 7th, Jalen Saints 8th, the Chiefs 9th, and Knicks Bengals, he's on here twice, are 10th.
Disgusting.
So Nick got 2 picks in the draft.
Disgusting.
The Jets got 2 first-round picks. The Jets got 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks.
Who, the Jets?
Yeah, so the Jets got 4 picks in the top 44.
Oh god!
And then we got 3. And then we got 3 first-round picks next year.
Hey, Manny, let me tell you this. The first pick for the Jets in the second round, Ty Simpson.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
What are you talking about? That's a gift right there.
No, the fuck it isn't.
For more losing.
According to Dan Orlovsky, it is.
Man,
Bro,
no way.
He is the epitome of an average white QB. Like that's it. That's what he is. Like,
he's
you be drafting the backup. Yeah, you be drafting the backup. That's what you be drafting.
Mid as fuck.
What's my boy name that went to Missouri that was backup for all those years, never played no game? Chase Daniels. Ty Simpson is Chase Daniels. Yeah, he's Chase Daniels.
Chill out.
That's what he is.
No, he's not.
That's his career, bro.
He's not it, bro.
Actually, he'd be lucky to be Chase Daniels, to be honest with you. He'd be lucky to be backup on 7 different teams and make that much.
And Stepford Bennett, what's his name? Stetson Bennett.
He might be a little bit better than Bennett.
I'm trying to tell you this. I'm trying to tell you this right now. Ty Simpson, Manny, is a 6 foot something Brock Purdy.
You said the same thing about Jalen Milroe, and that nigga's
and does he not have a ring, Shelton? Does he not have a ring, Shelton?
He got a ring.
He got a ring.
He got a ring just like the 52nd guy on the roster has a ring.
He was about to start too.
The secretary also has a ring.
He was about to start.
The drama coordinator has a ring. Who cares? Like, what's it's like really?
So Manny, who should the Jets take at number 2 though?
It sounded like it's Arvell Reese. It's going to be a combination of either Arvell Reese, David Bailey, or Sonny Styles. I think they're going to lead with Arvell Reese.
Sonny Styles that high?
Sonny Styles, bro. Sonny Styles is a problem, bro. Sonny Styles is a problem. Listen, Arvell Reese is nice. Arvell Reese is nice. The biggest questions with Arvell Reese is he an edge rusher or is he an inside linebacker? That's the biggest questions with him. I think a lot of people look at him as kind of like a Micah Parsons 2.0. Remember, Micah played a lot of linebacker in college. And so when he was getting drafted, one of the hits on Micah was, can he really be an edge rusher? And that was quickly dispelled. So I think that's the issue with Arvell Reese. But all the measurables and the fact that he's only 20 years old and he's a fucking freak athlete, that's going to be the pick for the Jets at 2. But I wouldn't be mad with David Bailey or Sonny Styles. I mean, Bailey, Sonny Styles. To me, the 4 best players in this draft are Bailey, Reese, Sonny Styles, and Caleb Downs, but he's a safety, so he's not going top 2.
Yeah, but he's probably gonna go to the Giants. I really think that coming from Baltimore, what's his name? The
safety in the top 5 though.
Hey, but look, but Caleb is like that though.
No, I agree.
Caleb is like
I
that. Agree. And I listen to a lot of Joe Klatt. I fuck with Joe Klatt. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't watch college football, I listen to some of the pundits.
Yeah,
and he was saying that how Ohio State built their whole defense all around Caleb Downs.
Agreed.
So, yeah, you had the Sonny Styles and you had all these other guys over there, but that was because of Caleb.
Yeah.
So, Caleb is one of those guys, bro. And you look at hardball defenses, you had Ed Reed, now you got the kid from Notre Dame. Bro, Caleb Downs fits what he wants to do stylistically.
I agree with you. Listen, you won't hear me say a negative thing about Caleb Downs. I just think NFL teams care about positional value and a safety in the top 5. I can see the Giants trading out of that pick.
So then, also this, I heard somebody else say this too, and I agree with this real quick. Caleb Downs is the only player that could play on any one of the teams and be a starter day 1. Any team. He's going to start day 1 for all.
There's just not a lot of value in the NFL. There's not a lot of value in the safety position, though. You're not wrong. He may be the best.
Listen, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with your hyperbole on Caleb Downs. Like, he's legit. He's one of the best safety prospects in a long time. That being said,
Matthew go. Just saying.
Do you think? Y'all think Caleb Love will go in the top 10?
Not top 5, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Do y'all think Caleb Love will go in the top? I mean, Jeremiah Love.
Caleb Love.
Nah,
I think that's Carolina.
Not Caleb Love. I'm sorry.
Jeremiah Love. I think he's going to be. I think he's a top 5, top 6. I can see
Tennessee. I would love him in Tennessee, even though you got Pollard there.
I think if I was the Giants, you can't take if I were the Giants and if Jeremiah Love is still on the board at 5, I would take Jeremiah Love. If not, I would try to trade back for a team that's in love with Jeremiah Love.
Why? I'm seeing a lot of people. I'm sorry.
Because if you're the Giants, I'm going off the theory the Giants want Caleb Downs. So if I'm the Giants, I'm fielding calls for that 5th pick. Because there's a lot of rumors that the Titans really love Jeremiah Love. So if he gets past the Titans, if you're the Giants, take some calls, see if I could get – you don't have to trade back all the way. Trade back like a couple spots, 3 or 4 spots. I would be more comfortable taking Caleb Downs at like 8, 9, 10 than 5, just from a positional value standpoint.
What are your thoughts on the draft, Lou?
I think taking Love would be the dumbest thing if you're the Titans because they're just not ready for something like that.
I agree.
Saying that he's not.
But they do have a young quarterback. But they do have a young
quarterback. I don't trust the structure. I don't know how Saleh is going to do as far as a first-year coach, but I don't trust putting a high-end running back.
You don't trust Brian Daboll?
I don't trust the Titans. I don't trust the Titans drafting a running back in the top 5 and him being effective just based off their history and just based off their roster as well, like their offensive line, like being able, like they're going to run
history.
Him, they're going to. Yes, they're gonna run the nubs off dude. Like the tires gonna fall off him before he's able to be effective. They're not able to. They can't do what they need to do with Love. I feel like he should fall lower. I like Sonny Styles. I hope he falls to Dallas. To be honest with you, that's one of the picks that I hope that we are able to get.
I think he's not getting out of.
He's not getting past the Bengals. Right, the Bengals are picking out whoever scraps.
I'm seeing a lot of smoke with him going to the Titans.
To that point, I got Bain better than Styles. I think Bain is going to be one of the best players in this draft behind Downs. I think
a lot of people don't like his arm length.
I know he got short arms. I know that, but I think he got that dog in him. And
I
think that when we talking about this draft a couple years from now, we're going to be talking about Bain and Downs, and those are the top 2 for me. It's from a defensive standpoint. I think Reese? Love can be effective. I like Reese. I just think those 2 will be better and more impactful first year. Reese gonna play into it. Love can be a good pick, just not in Tennessee. He has to go somewhere that's structured already, that needs a running back that's already in winning mode. Somebody maybe trades up to get him, but I can't take him at 5 if I'm the Titans and think that's gonna work out. I can't do that.
Have they checked Bain's birth certificate yet? Because he got to be at least 30.
Yeah, Spike, you would rather have Sonny Styles than Jeremiah Love in Dallas?
Hell yeah. I don't need nothing else on offense. Good. We can sign somebody off the waiver wire running back to go with that offense. We need defensive impacted players. I'll take Downs. I'll take Styles. I'll take my guy that Manny just asked me. I'm taking all those defensive players before I take Love. I don't need anything on offense in the first round.
But my thing is, none of the best players that are in this draft are going past the top 10. So that's what I'm saying. Like whether it's like Downs, Sonny, Jeremiah,
somebody inevitably drops every year.
I don't think any. Bro, if you look at how the draft is, like the picks, especially how they're going, like everybody has like a need for those players. Like the Bengals could use the same style, the Caleb Downs or Jeremiah.
No, I think Jeremiah is the one that drops because the Chiefs signed K9. Because the Chiefs signed K9, I don't think that they're going to draft Jeremiah.
But Tennessee could get him though.
But I don't think I'm with Spike there. I don't think that makes sense for them right now. Yes, that's a weapon.
And he can go play the slot. There's a lot of rumors they love him.
And it's a defensive coordinator. You don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking Sonny Styles is going to be in Tennessee because I think that the defensive coordinator move is what.
No. I'm saying this, Sheldon, because to protect your young quarterback, you give him a run game like how he's seen in San Francisco.
You know what? Hold on, that's Kyle Shanahan. Saleh is a defense first guy. He got to win his side of the ball, and he's going to need his quarterback. And Sonny Styles has all. He's a beast.
He's that.
He's a piece. So he's that for Saleh.
Him in Tennessee.
Yes. That's we have to lean on where they went with head coach. That's where they went. They're going to go defense.
I don't think Pollard has been bad either. So I don't.
I was going to say Arizona is interesting because they're really the team that has a lot. Like they could pretty much use anything and everything. So they're a team
that take best.
Yeah, their best player available. So for them, they may just be in a position where
dude from Texas Tech, David Bailey.
You would think they would take Bailey, but I don't see them mock to Bailey for some reason.
But Manny, you obviously the Jets gotta have to address the quarterback position because you already see Aaron Glenn coming out saying Geno gonna take us to the promised land.
That's wild.
First of all, listen, what is he supposed exactly? What is he supposed to say? Yeah, we got Geno, but we don't trust that nigga. Like, what is he supposed to say? Listen, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that. But like, what is he supposed to say?
It's just marketing. Look, we're gonna have a better year.
I agree. That's what I would have said. But Aaron Glenn is trying to. Aaron Glenn's that motivator. He's just that, like I want to build my guys up. He want to instill trust and belief.
I
think people are building it up.
You know where trust comes from? Telling the truth. You got to tell that man the truth. You mediocre at best, my boy. We gonna be better than last year.
Not to defend Geno because I have my history with Geno. But let's not forget, Geno was only a year removed from throwing for 4,000 plus yards.
He had an amazing season
last year. Let's not act like Geno's.
He looked trash. Don't do that, though. He looked trash.
He's not better than who they had at quarterback last year.
Yes, he's better than Justin Fields. Spike. Okay. Yes. But what I'm saying though is Geno looked trash with the Raiders.
He did,
and he ain't looked that good with Seattle the last year either.
He threw for 4,400 yards and 30 touchdowns. They wanted to keep him. But he was asking for too much money, and Sam Darnold was cheaper, so they went with Sam Darnold. Listen, y'all got me here.
Don't forget,
Geno. Bro.
You are defending Geno.
Listen, I'm not sitting here telling y'all that Geno Smith is the second coming to Steve Young, but y'all acting like Geno Smith, like he's Nathan Peterman. Like, come on now.
I drank that Kool-Aid too. Pause, but yeah, he had one good season.
He had about 2 or 3 good seasons in Seattle.
Geno is a high.
He won. He got to the playoffs, kept them afloat. They won 10 games with him twice. Like, come on now. Like the revisionist history on Geno is wild right now.
That's mediocre.
He's a high end. I mean, he's high end. James Winston.
Do you understand what I've been putting? Do you understand what I've been watching at quarterback?
Chip Kelly is your offensive coordinator, and Pete Carroll has Alzheimer's as your head coach. It's hard for Geno.
Chip Kelly was not even game planning.
Like he lost his job in the middle of the season, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's hard for Geno. Like Geno needs a good system.
And he had a shitty offensive line, which he's not gonna have with the Jets. Yeah. The Jets have one of the best offensive lines in football. Young offensive line. Like, listen, I'm not sitting here putting this cape on like I'm the biggest Geno Smith fan. I'm not. But y'all sitting here trying to make this man out to be, the 40th quarterback in the league. Like, stop.
I mean, it's Geno, so you only can expect something. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Manny, I'm gonna get you the Bart Simpson chain when Ty Simpson get drafted by the Jets. I'm gonna need you to rock it every Sunday.
Here's why I don't think the Jets will draft Ty Simpson. Because I think they realized this quarterback. Once Dante Moore went back to school, they realized like this quarterback class is trash. So I think they're not gonna force it. I think if a quarterback falls to them, like if Ty Simpson falls at 44, then I think they might think about it. But I don't see them picking a quarterback. I don't see them picking a quarterback in the top 2 rounds. I think they're going to wait for next year. They got 3 first-round picks. Remember, they got the Colts pick and they got the Cowboys pick. So the Colts could flame out next year. The Cowboys, enough said. So I don't know. And then the Jets have their own pick still. So they literally have 3 first-round picks in a rich quarterback class. So I think the Jets are going to play it smart. I don't think they're going to force it. I think they're going to run with Geno, get a decent backup. They're going to suck this year anyway, so they might as well not force it, and then go into next year in a quarterback-rich class and take their shots there. That's what I think they're going to do. That's what I hope they do.
So Dante went back to repair his name.
I don't even think he was like. Honestly, I didn't even like Dante Moore that much. To be fair, he was all right. I think he kind of got overhyped.
Do you think he can lose the starting job to Raiola?
Nah, Dante's the guy. Nah, he's not using this.
Yeah, Raiola ain't that good.
Yeah, they too invested in him and Raiola.
I like Raiola better personally. Me personally,
no,
but
no way.
He's not.
Yeah,
Raiola went there.
Him up at this
Raiola went there for a reason. He's gonna sit. He's gonna learn.
Yeah,
gonna learn from that Oregon system, and then he's gonna take over next year. or the following year.
More gonna be on the field. More they like Moore too much. Let's say Heisman.
Moore's okay. I just didn't think he was this slam dunk. Like, all right, we got Dante Moore. That's it. We don't even need to. Yeah, I think he had a lot of work to do. So he made the right decision going back to college.
But next year's class ain't that good. Outside of Arch. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
What are you talking about? Dante Moore. Dante Moore is in that class. The kid from Duke who went to Miami is nice. Yeah. Darian Menza. Who else? Sam Levitt is good. Like there's DJ Lagway. If he
Trinidad,
Sam Levitt and Lagway.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. When they get
Lagway nice, bro.
When y'all talk
Lagway
about
nice.
When y'all talk about the quarterback class,
Florida's still running that 1985.
I'm trying to tell you,
Spurrier offense.
Ty Simpson would be the second best quarterback in this class and next year's class.
Listen, I need an investigation done. Is Nick on Alabama's payroll?
He went there. He alumni.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm just saying, Manny. When the Jets draft Ty Simpson, no matter what round, I'll say no matter what round. As long as they get him. And y'all start off 4-0, I'm giving you the Bart Simpson change.
Bro, this sounds like
we start off 4-0
just like last year.
I throw a parade, my nigga, but
this sounds just like last year when you were saying it about Milroe, Nick.
They had no choice but to start the white boy because he's got 14 wins. That's what I'm saying. They had no choice.
The white boy that won for them this season.
When he had when he was having his when he had his little cramps. And we didn't know he was going to start. They got Milroe. They said, get y'all ready.
Jalen Milroe. I agree with say this with all due respect to the Milroe family. Jalen Milroe, just put the fries in the bag, bro.
What sell the car? What sell the insurance? Whatever it is that you're going to go to.
I put my Bill Polian hat on.
You see how conservative white man they get.
Go on and get that State Farm shirt ready, man.
Is that a chili poster
authorized dealer? Authorized dealer in such and such area. Go on and get that ready.
Hey, Spike, you'll say former Super Bowl champ,
right? Super Bowl champ. Come get your insurance from former Super Bowl champ. Yeah. I agree with Marty McFly too, though, and Sheldon. If Sellers has a good year, he probably could be the top.
About Sellers. Yes.
Sellers is 33.
I don't care, bro. Jaden Daniels was 33. Jaden Daniels was just like he done the same shit Daniels has done. If Sellers has one good year this year, Sellers is gonna go all the way up to the top of the draft board.
Bro, next year's class has a lot of talent. I know y'all was bagging on DJ Lagway. Lagway is nice, bro. He just went to Florida and it was a bad fit.
He real nice.
And he shouldn't have.
Lagway's nice, man.
I'd rather have DJ Up than DJ Lagway.
and Nick's gonna be unbearable with this Arch Manning shit next year.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. And what's crazy is, as quiet as it's kept, Manny, Peyton's son, baby, he may be the one.
He already better than Arch.
Yeah, I ain't saying that right now. I ain't gonna say that. That's blasphemy. Arch is going. First of all, Arch is going to a championship. He's going to he's going to take him to the championship game this upcoming season.
Fuck me.
Nigga, Archibald Manning third, whatever the fuck his name is. Fuck that nigga.
Hey, Manny, before we get to power rankings and the super chats, what are some top teams in baseball? What's the story for MLB this year?
The story for MLB this year, man. The strike that's coming up. It's sad, man, because baseball's on a hot streak right now. The ratings over the weekend was through the roof. NBC had high ratings for the Thursday opening day.
How did that Netflix game do, Manny?
What was that?
The Netflix coverage. Did you see it?
I did. A lot of people had problems with the coverage. They didn't like it. A lot of the old heads didn't like it. I mean, it was a little. Why the fuck was Jameis Winston there? Like I no one understood that. It was like, what? Why is Jameis Winston here? Like
because he played college baseball.
No, I know this.
I'm saying he's a colorful personality.
But it doesn't make no sense. Like,
that's racist.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, as far as on the field, it's the Dodgers, man. When you got a dynasty, when you got a historic team like that, they are the story. Can they go for 3? They would only be the the third franchise that has won 3 in a row.
Manny, if the Dodgers win again, is Shohei Ohtani on the Mount Rushmore?
Absolutely. I already think he's there now. Shohei Ohtani is a top 10 baseball player of all time, bro.
Baseball, nigga. What you mean or what?
He's a top 4. So you said he's top 4 baseball players of all time?
Yes.
You can make that argument now.
Would you say, Manny? Would you say
Ohtani?
pitcher or hitter? Or I mean, could you break
MVPs.
it
All time?
He's got 3 MVPs and he pitches and he hits. We haven't seen
Manny,
this shit in 120
Manny, I agree
years.
with you. I agree with you, Manny. But could you say one or the other? Meaning like either as a pitcher or a hitter, or would you say both? I mean, I know
as a unicorn, we just hyped up Wembanyama. He's basically the Wembanyama of baseball.
He is.
Okay.
He is.
Like people, like I know because it's baseball, so people don't like, but like what he's doing
is insane.
I honestly don't even think people give it enough credit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like he is literally dominating at 2 different positions, bro.
Nah, real talk, man. Because like
ridiculous
during the World Series, nigga, I'm in Charlotte for Halloween randomly. I'm at a bar, bro. Everybody's outside in these random ass costumes watching baseball because they're like, bro, who is this kid doing this crazy shit?
For people that don't watch baseball or whatever, this is like literally like Patrick Mahomes playing quarterback and also being an edge rusher that has like 16 sacks. Like this shit is crazy. Like you can't even think this shit. Like we haven't seen this since Babe Ruth, literally. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think you could definitely make the argument that he's up there right now. And he's got 2 rings, like, and he's on a dominant all-time team.
Is he better than Barry Bonds?
No, he's not better than Barry Bonds. No.
Okay.
No. He is because he does 2 different things, though, right?
Oh, Shelton.
I'm asking Barry yet. I'm asking.
Nah, he's not on the Bonds, Griffey level just yet. Okay. He's getting there. Okay. He's getting there.
I'm not saying as a hitter because once again we know what Bonds is, what Griffey is, and Tony Gwynn for that matter. To me is the top. But I'm saying like as a player, I guess you can put him in that category though.
Yeah, but
Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn as a hitter, and earlier in his career he was an all-around player. But yeah, I mean, and baseball is subjective, man. Y'all think the NBA GOAT discussion gets crazy, nigga?
Right.
Major League Baseball is subjective because you hitters versus power hitters versus pitcher, like it just gets subjective. But to answer your question, Ken, the story is the Dodgers and who can knock them off. Can they? It's like the Chiefs a couple years ago when they were going for a 3-peat. It's the Dodgers. Can they go for the 3-peat and who's going to knock them off if they don't? That's the question. That's the biggest storyline in baseball right now.
What team is most interesting to you besides the Dodgers?
Who? I think the Red Sox are interesting. They got a really good pitching staff. They got a lot of young players that are coming up. I was hyping up Roman Anthony at the WBC. That kid is the truth. So the Red Sox have a lot of talent, and they're kind of taking that next step. Man, another team.
Yeah, who should we be watching?
I gave you the Red Sox in the AL. The Mariners with that pitching staff, they got close. You could argue Toronto is still right there. They got it. You could argue they got lesser because they lost Bo, but probably better too. So Toronto's there, Seattle's there, the Red Sox are there in the AL, and in the NL, my Mets. Even though we choked last year, I think the Braves are going to have a bounce back year. Sadly, I think the Phillies are going to disappoint. Yeah. I think the Phillies kind of remind me of like that team that had a chance, they had a window, and they just didn't capitalize. They couldn't win. Yeah. So I think the Phillies are going to have a low key a bad year. I don't know what to make of San Diego because usually San Diego plays the Dodgers tough, but I don't know. I don't believe in San Diego this year.
You can go ahead and say it, bro. The Reds, they're gonna build off of last year's wild card.
Y'all got Terry Francona. I mean, I respect Terry Francona, so he got y'all right. But y'all ain't win. Y'all ain't beating the Dodgers.
Well, I mean, we gave him a scare.
That nigga was just saying. Who's your other baseball team? That's what I was about to ask him. Who's your second baseball team? Because I know you got more than one.
Hey, they try to recruit me to the Mets over here. I got a random Levi jacket with the Mets on the back.
That's the thing, man. With baseball, it's kind of similar to the NBA, right? We talk about Oklahoma City, who's the best team? When they're firing on all cylinders, I think the Dodgers are the best team. But the thing about baseball, man, short series. Your pitcher don't got it that night. Ohtani gets rocked. And for as dominant as the Dodgers have been, they could have been taken out the last 2 years.
Ohtani was in trouble. Ohtani was shaky.
They were in trouble.
They were in trouble 2 years ago against the Padres in that series, in the division series. We all know about the World Series last year against Toronto. So yeah, it's not, I wouldn't necessarily pencil them in to repeat, but I think when everybody's healthy and firing all cylinders, I think it's the Dodgers. And then but I think you have to take the field just because it's so hard to go. It's hard to win back-to-back championships in baseball, much less 3 in a row. So we'll see.
FIFO, it's time for your power rankings. Let's see what he got cooked up for us. It's been a minute.
Let's see which one we got.
There we go.
Jalen got like 2 different ones. Let me see what's at number 5. I know which one we're gonna go.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Wake up. Here we go.
Okay, bet. All right, bet. All right, so look, in real time, I'm changing this. Shelton, I'm high on Kingston Flemings, but A-Cup is better.
I was in real time. Somebody told me to tell you that too. I meant to tell you,
Yeah. And this was sent in, you know what I'm saying, before the thing. But the rest of these are the top college.
A-Cup was better.
Hey. Chill out.
I told you A-Cup.
But yeah, no, I got A-Cup at number 5. At number 4, Cam Boozer. He is definitely a beast. 6'9", 250, looking like a more athletic version of his daddy with some hair. No. Cam Boozer the guy. Cam Boozer's the guy. At number 3, give me Caleb Wilson. This dude is an athletic freak. I think at the next level, he's going to be a lot like KG, but I think even more athletic. I think he has that type of motor. I think he wants it. And I love everything about his game. He competes on both ends of the floor. Number 2, Darren Peterson. Look, this dude with all of the Kawhi comparisons of, and the competitiveness, this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, this dude is 6'5" with a buttery smooth offensive game, can get any bucket he wants whenever he wants. I think that he'll do better at the next level than he has in college. And at number 1, I don't give a damn what team it is. Whatever team finishes with the number 1 pick, I don't care if there's a logjam at the position. I don't give a damn. You take this guy. Because this guy here, he's cut from that cloth, Ken, that we be talking about, that we want in the NBA, the Russell Westbrooks of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like he is like that. The thing I love about AJ DeBanza is he little boys everybody. You're not taller than me. Like, he plays like that. You're not bigger than me. I'm gonna get my bucket. There's nothing you can do about it. He just has that bravado and that swagger, and he has the athletic ability and the motor to match it. AJ DeBanza cannot miss as it gets.
Who does he remind you of?
Are any of them in the Final Four?
Don't matter, Ken.
None.
None of the top 5 picks are ever in the Final Four.
We can't show no Caleb in the Final Four.
Because it's not about the individual talent that makes it far in the March Madness. It's the teams and the coaches. I'm letting you know. You asked, and I should tell. But who he reminds me of, man, look.
Boozer should have been there, though.
Who he reminds me, Manny, most, he is like Cooper Flag, but I think he's just stronger than Cooper. I think he's stronger than Cooper. NBA comp, honestly, a lot of Larry Johnson mixed with a little bit of KD, a little bit of T-Mac. He understands his size advantage.
He reminds me. I'm glad you. He reminds me of a better ISO Joe. He reminds me of Joe Johnson, but taller, more athletic.
He don't have the handle that Joe had, though.
He don't.
He
That's what I'm saying. Is he not a rich man's Josh Smith?
No.
But skill set, I'm just saying skill set. I'm saying skill set.
Athletically, I give you that. Like, athletically, but not. See, look, the thing with Josh Smith is that he's a finisher. You didn't want the ball in his hands to make decisions. The Bands is like, hey, give him the ball and let him do what he do.
Yeah.
He
Josh Smith not like that.
He is. I like everything, but I would put Acuff above Boozer. They're even saying that Acuff is rising above Peterson at this point. And the only reason I said it about Boozer is, and not because I hate Duke, Manny, but because Boozer's 6'9" and his game is bully ball, and it's not going to work that he's in the NBA.
Bro, Boozer,
you don't see a lot. You don't see him do a lot of.
He's 18. His game is going to get better. He's going to get in an NBA. He's already shooting threes at a 40% clip now.
Yeah, he's going to be okay.
No, wait, hold on, Manny. Just like his daddy, the issue's not going to be offensively. It's going to be defensively.
He's better defensively than his dad.
No, man, he was running for Reed. You seen him running.
Boozer don't look that good.
He didn't want none of Reed.
Boozer's fine, Cat. The issue is going to be, if we watch basketball, there's a lot of 3 shot from all 5 positions. He's going to have to switch onto perimeter guys, and they're going to blow by him. He's slow-footed. That's going to be his biggest issue.
Yeah.
That's going to be a problem.
And like I said, you're going to have bigger, stronger guys down there that he's going to have to contend with on both sides of the ball as well. He ran for Reed. If you watch that game against Connecticut, they switched. They ran pick and rolls to get him on Reed, and they didn't want no parts of that. He wanted no parts. He wanted
to stay out of foul trouble. The game
because he couldn't guard it. He couldn't guard it.
Nah, listen. And yes, I'm a Duke homer, but I think I just don't understand the criticism of Cam Boozer, man. Like, to me, the man dominated college basketball. He's gonna win the winning award. Like, and we're sitting here trying to pick his game apart every single. Listen, I don't know if his game translates. Yeah. He's a better version of his dad. Like, that's literally who he's going to be.
That's to be seen.
I'm not saying he's going to be Tim Duncan. I never said that. I never said he's going to be Tim Duncan. I'm not saying he's. To me, I think I like to do best case scenario, worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, he's just his dad, but lesser. And best case scenario, he's a better version of his dad with more athleticism, who's going to be a stretch 4 in the league. And like ultimate peak, like dude is a dog, man. I think people underestimated him because obviously Duke, because he's his dad and all that, he's soft or whatever. But the dude is a player, bro. He's a beast, bro. He's a Bruce. And I know this is a lot of chatter on Duke, but there's people saying that he might come back next year. I don't see it. But
that would be dumb. What I will say,
the reason that they're saying that he might come back is because this year's draft class being so loaded and next year's draft class not being shit, and he can come back and win a championship and then go number 1 next year. That's the only reason people are saying that.
Hey, but you know what can happen? He could blow out that knee too.
That's true. Yeah, and that's the reason not to do it. Which is
what you got, Spike.
I think his most glaring weakness, why to Manny's point, why people have been criticizing him so much, because he's on the big stage now, and people just see how unathletic he is. He is slow-footed and unathletic, but he's very skilled, and he know how to get his buckets. Like that's one thing you can't take away from him. So I think people are looking at him and they expecting to see this, because you've been hearing the name, and if you ain't watched him, they're expecting to see this athletic, high jumping. Oh, he got the post moves, and he's just not that. He's just an efficient basketball player that know how to put the ball in.
And a lot of people didn't watch him in high school. Like, bro, the dude dominated everywhere he's been. He dominated college.
He just ain't athletic.
He's not athletic. He's just not flashy, and that's the biggest thing. He's not doing 360 dunks, and he's not doing a bag like the kids. Like, he just doesn't have all of that. So people, this nigga's just. But they said the same thing about Tim Duncan. Man,
all right. You just said you wasn't Tim Duncan, and then you gonna let you.
I'm just saying, a lot of people said about if Tim Duncan was coming out today, they would be like, "Oh, this tall, lumbery dude. He's unathletic. He don't got a bag. He can't hit threes."
No, man, it's different.
All right, well, let's get to these super chats. Appreciate it, FIFO. Real quick, we got Birdman, Maga Manny, my boy.
That's a great name.
Hurry up and buy. Question for Nick and Spike. With your granny's house on the line, who y'all bet wins a chip first, the Knicks or the Cowboys?
It's got to be the Knicks. It's got to be the Knicks.
Them granny's house gone.
And I know how much you love I know how much you love grandma's house, Lou, but it's got to be the Knicks.
Cowboys. I'm taking
it's got to be the Knicks.
That's crazy. Cowboys haven't even. The Knicks just went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
I got more faith in my Cowboys than I do the Knicks.
Kid, chill out.
I mean, low-key, we laughing at Spike and the Cowboys, but 1973 compared to 1995. I'm just saying. But I would go with the Knicks.
Herb by Caden Loser. This is crazy. With one of the worst IQ plays ever. And to top it off, Isaiah Evans had his hands in his arse instead of contesting that three. That was he didn't even attempt.
And his Twitter name is get a hand up.
Get a hand up.
What's funny is that I think he looked at the dude in front of him and he was like, "This white boy ain't gonna do."
I really do think he was shell shocked. Like
he was, man. That's all it was.
You ever get in those moments where you're just so shocked and it just like you just freeze up instinctually? I think that's what it was.
That's all it was. And there's nothing a hand up would have done anyway at that point.
This would have
foul. A foul. He got a 3-point play. Yeah.
He could have blocked him. That's the only reason why you put your hand up. It's a potential block.
Nah. It's not to block it. It's to obstruct the clear path.
Yeah, I'm saying things that could have happened if he put his hand up.
He ain't blocking the shot. But
everything happened so fast.
Yeah. Herb and Ba, who are some early 2000 players that were never all-stars that y'all think could kill in today's league?
We was just having this conversation. He was an all-star. He was a superstar, but he had a very short run. But I think Gilbert Arenas would have been more dominant in this NBA. Gilbert Arenas would have been like, we would have been talking about him like Steph if he would have played in this NBA. Like, you want me to shoot 23s a game? Okay.
And he could have had guns in the locker. Because Ja walks around with guns all the time.
So I think Gilbert would have killed more this.
Yeah, he had guns.
Players from the 2000 that would have.
I got DeMar Johnson, 6'9" point guard, Cincinnati. I think that he would have done damage in today's league. Steve Francis.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Juan Dixon. I think Juan Dixon would have been cold in this one.
I think.
Nah.
I'm going with the
all-stars that would kill in today's league.
I don't know if he was an all-star.
Abdul Rauf.
Yes. I think so.
Chris Jackson.
Was that 2000s though? 2000s.
Yeah,
that was not 2000s.
I'll say
2000s. I'm sorry.
J.R. Smith.
I was thinking about J.R. Smith.
He was an all-star and he was an I'm the guy I'm thinking about was an all-star, but Allen Houston.
Yeah, Allen Houston's another one.
Allen Houston would have been nice.
Allen Houston.
Nice.
I'm trying to think somebody that wasn't an all-star.
That's what I'm saying. Even a lot of people were like 1-time or 2-time. I was gonna say like maybe Rashard Lewis, but I think he was a 2-time.
He was too. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, Hedo Turkoglu would dominate this NBA.
Yeah, Hedo. Rashard Lewis would dominate this era. Lamar Odom, if he had kept this, if he had kept this shit off the crack and Kardashians,
man, Rhode Island.
Lamar was actually ahead of his time, bro.
Rhode Island Lamar Odom was something special to watch.
Yeah,
you know who I would have? Well, I don't even know. Todd Day. I don't know if y'all remember Todd Day. Todd Day was
from Milwaukee. Like that
too.
To the Bucks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Todd Day was like that. Big Dog would have been. Well, Big Dog wasn't all-star, wasn't he? What was that before?
Big Dog Robinson. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Robinson was an all-star.
What year was that?
Robinson was an all-star. He was an all-star in 2001.
Early 2000s.
Danny Granger before the injuries. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Paul George before Paul George, and then he blew out his knee.
That Indy team, if they were healthy, were Danny Granger, young Paul George.
Yeah.
Who it was a bunch of them. David West.
Nah, I got somebody. He's not from the 2000s, bro. We talked about it in the chat a couple weeks ago, bro. Jabari Parker was him, and then his knees just
fucked up.
Yeah, Jabari would have been good at any era.
Yeah, he turned into Big Bird.
You know who would have dominant? Well, not dominant. I'm not saying that these guys would have been like superstars like now, but I think that the game fits their game more now than it did back then. Mikal Petrus.
Yeah.
I remember Petrus played with Golden State and
that Orlando team.
That Orlando Magic.
They're ahead of their time.
Yep.
That Orlando team was ahead of their time.
Petrus, Rashard Lewis, Hedo Turkoglu,
Peja Stojakovic.
Yeah, Page would have been.
That nigga would have averaged that at 5 in this NBA. Easy.
Yeah.
Marcus Camby. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Herb and Bog, because y'all just naming motherfuckers now. Cole Anthony, even though Cole Anthony ruined Jaden Ivy's career.
Cole Anthony ruined Jaden Ivy's career.
What Cole Anthony do to Jay?
Yeah, I'm missing the reference. What?
I don't know about this.
I don't know. Was that?
I don't know.
I don't
Did
know.
he snitch? Was he in?
Yeah,
Was he
tell us
in
more.
Chicago?
Yeah, let us know. Hurry up and bye. Yeah, what's the reference?
Was that one of the guys that grabbed somebody's butt during the post game interview? Who was that? Who did that?
Them the Knicks.
Was he on the Knicks?
That's Nick shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Nick shit. That was
chill out.
That was hard.
I don't even like how you put that sentence together, nigga. Chill out. I didn't even realize that. Sit back, nigga.
That was Nick.
Yeah, he did the New York in front of that one, Spike.
You need to say the full name, Knickerbockers.
Knickerbockers, the whole in the city too. The New York Knickerbockers. That was Josh Hart and Brunson.
Okay.
That bullshit.
Yeah, they play too much. That's what he said, man. You play too much. Rob Costa, Manny, any WrestleMania predictions?
Oh shit, yeah, wrestling. If y'all don't see that, I got the shirt on. WrestleMania predictions.
I thought that was a Bible verse.
I did too.
Niggas. Oh my god.
I don't know why I thought that's what it was. I should have known better, but I did too.
That's the best era of wrestling.
I know.
WrestleMania predictions. WrestleMania predictions. I think we get a bloodline reunion of sorts on night 2, but without Roman though. That's my prediction. We get a new bloodline.
I don't even know what that means.
Y'all niggas do not trust me. It is a fucking movie.
Man, I need Adam Silver to hurry up and send us the clips and Kawhi for the BS they pulled. I'm an OKC fan and we have their pick, so I pray on their downfall. He also has a question about, well, we'll get to that next, but
appreciate it, Teddy Hart.
Yeah, clips and Kawhi, man. They trying to bury this story.
They are.
He's not going to do nothing.
There is no story. There is no story.
There's no story?
There is a story.
There is a story.
It's Pablo Torre, and it is he trying to make something.
I thought last week you gave up on Tyler.
Listen,
it back on the bandwagon.
It may not be Watergate, but it's definitely a story.
Bro, it's a water pistol. I don't know what they like. This ain't got, bro. It's rich people being rich. What they got to do with the NBA?
Bro, he's circumventing the cap.
It's circumventing the system to make sure
it's circumventing the system. It's collectively
because I'm richer than everybody else. Like, what are we talking about?
You can't do that shit.
Is that out America? What are you kidding me?
Yes,
not the NBA.
That is America.
That
is America, but the NBA is run like a socialist system.
Man, we got bigger fish to fry. Man,
every team has a chance to compete. That is why there is a cap.
I look at a bigger fish to fry is they're going to have to change the 65 game rule because Cade Cunningham in the history books is going to look like he ain't do shit this year when he did. That's a bigger issue than
Here we go.
I just don't like people trying to take away money from black men. All right, Lou. That's what I don't like. Let him get his.
So you really think there's no story? You really think there's no
I don't think it's a story to the point where as far as like it's gonna mean anything. Like you said, man, what is gonna happen? Nothing is going to happen. This story has been out for almost over a year and a half months.
I think there's still a lot of breadcrumbs there.
Man. I think if they really start unpacking shit, you'll see how much this actually happens a lot, and the NBA would kind of get called out for it. That's why
nobody else is saying nothing, Nick.
Exactly. That's why we're gonna find Pablo Torre washed up in New Jersey by the end of the year.
Really, all Nick's saying is he hope Pablo fame fizzle out before he started investigating the Knicks. When he started investigating the Knicks, that's when you're really gonna be
right. Yeah, exactly.
Listen, Lou.
You ain't heard nothing. No other team is saying nothing because they know they all their hands dirty.
Ain't nobody up in arms about it.
It's an active investigation,
right? But I mean, you'd be screaming about it if you knew you had nothing on your plate. That's why they just like whatever.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a thing for sure. So now, is Adam Silver, to your question, is he going to do something? No, because it's Adam Silver. No, he's not doing shit.
All right. Teddy Hart had one more, and then there's one more after that. HA is Andrew Wiggins archetype. I don't see the T-Mac comparisons. Are they trying to compare AJ to T-Mac?
Bruh. That's disrespect to AJ.
I think compared him to Andrew Wiggins.
Hey, chill with the T. I'm not even the biggest T-Mac fan, but y'all niggas going too far with this T-Mac disrespect. That nigga T-Mac was,
bro. T-Mac ain't shit.
It was him.
You crazy, bro.
I get the
and
y'all was like 5. Nick was like 5 when T-Mac was him.
I was there. Hey, Sheldon, I keep asking the question. Outside of the 7 seconds, what else did T-Mac do in his career? Somebody
he had a lot.
What do you do, kid?
A lot. You need to go do your research.
I'm not even a T-Mac fan, but y'all bugging right now.
Did he not lose a 3-1 lead with Doc?
Okay. Steph Curry lost a 3-1 lead. Are we about to sit here and tell you Steph
Curry got 4 championships though, man? Come on.
Okay, man. But it's like seriously, we're gonna hold the
T-Mac didn't even average 20 points for his career.
Didn't Kawhi blow a 3-1 lead?
Because of the latter part of his career, because he's most NBA players do that and impact their overall career average.
During his prime, why he didn't get out the first round?
I agree with you, but like
makeup of the team, and he had Yao Ming on that team, and Yao Ming was never healthy when they got to the playoff.
But you sit here treating T-Mac
just as good as Melo,
like he Norman Powell. You sit here treating T-Mac like he Norman Powell, bro.
He's a rich man's Norman Powell.
He's just as good. He's just as good as Carmelo Anthony.
Cut this nigga's mic off,
bro.
He's just as good as Carmelo Anthony.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's never won a scoring title. He's never been out the first round. He's never really been a
scoring title. T-Mac won back-to-back scoring titles.
He ain't never out the first. How many of them scoring titles get him out the first round? All right, get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, T-Mac ain't shit. Y'all niggas hyping that motherfucker up. And I'm not trying. I've been trying not to.
Okay, Patrick Beverly
never made. Speaking of Patrick Beverly, why y'all do that? So, because tweets over doors, y'all agree with Pat Bev saying Harder?
No,
not at all. This is asinine.
That's shock jock stuff to get.
I don't even know how there's an argument. What argument can you even make?
Look, the only thing that James Harden does on a basketball court better than D Wade is shoot a 3-ball. That's it.
Draw fouls. Well, actually, not even draw fouls, because when D Wade was in his prime, he was
getting to the line.
He drew fouls the right hard way,
not the cheap way. Yeah, he went to the right. Yeah.
The only thing Harden can do better is shoot threes. The rest of the game is D Wade got him on everything. Now, I will also say maybe handles. You can argue that Harden got better handles. Okay. 3-point shot handles. Everything else is D Wade.
But this debate is why I hate basketball discourse now, right? Because now it's become, this guy's better because he's got a bag. Like, it's more to basketball than just having a bag or having nice handles or a nice step back. It's how you are as an overall player. You know what I'm saying? And how you compare to your peers, bro. Dwayne Wade, I'm not even, and y'all know I don't even fuck with Dwayne Wade like that. But Wade over Harden? Are we serious?
Hey, look, the only way that this conversation, in my opinion, has legs, if Harden would have won a chip on the lonesome when he first got there, and it was because D Wade did that. Yeah, he had Shaq, but Shaq was old. Come on,
he
carried Shaq.
Yeah,
right. So like, if Harden would have did that, this conversation has legs. Harden, we know he's the furthest thing away from being a playoff performer.
Look at how many teams he destroyed.
That too.
Come on, man. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. I don't know what Pat Bev and Wade got beef-wise, but this is ridiculous, bro. This is stupid. It's not even worth a discussion, really, because this is dumb. No. If you watch basketball before 2015, you know that Dwayne Wade was that dude.
Right.
This nigga in the McDonald's All-Star game, Smith Jr., he is a beast. Jordan Smith Jr., y'all ever heard of him?
Where's he going to school?
Yeah, the nigga that went to Arkansas. He should have went to Duke, but he went to Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
He looked like Travis Hunter, like it could be his cousin. Which is not a compliment.
Hey man, Blank Nonsense for T-Mac was nice, but I don't.
Let me find out that's Nick's burner.
And James Harden was nice, and he don't got a highlight after Father's Day. So what are we doing?
That's Nick's burner.
Hey, shout out to Blake.
Carmelo only been out the first round twice. It's not like he has a stellar postseason career.
Okay, so we just gonna bring down black man. You got to tell somebody down to make your point.
That's what you've been doing.
No,
and don't look at the stats comparison between the two. It's not even close. The only highlight you have is T-Mac is Melo got out of the first round twice.
Yeah, Melo been to
a you look at the numbers, bro.
I showed it's crazy. Yeah,
it's a conference final thanks to Chauncey Billups.
Chill out, man. It's a team effort.
Now it's a team effort, but T-Mac, Drew Gooden was T-Mac's second best player on Orlando.
They still have 3-1 lead, Manny. They couldn't get one more.
No, they couldn't.
And we got Doc, bitch. We got Doc punk ass getting into the Hall of Fame. That's a travesty.
Shout out to Doc. Shout out to Doc, man. Talking about bringing black folks down. Look what you just did.
Listen, we left Kanye in the back. He can leave Doc there too.
I get mad at Manny, but left us first. Taking down niggas left and right. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Kanye left us first. But anyway, oh yeah, T-Mac was in the finals. I forgot about that.
He basically had courtside seats. That's all he had.
Nick, I felt so bad when they lost that finals, bro. I was like, God damn.
And what happened? What was even funnier, kid? They won the chip the next year.
You know crazy? I think had T-Mac retired like right after Houston, I think he'd be looked at a little bit more fondly than he kind of He hung around with the Knicks and Spurs. Went to pitch for the Long Island Ducks. Like, T-Mac was just doing shit for a few years.
His only highlight now is cussing out Cat.
Poor T-Mac, man. He did all that work. But anyway, and Amari shouldn't be in the finals in the Hall of Fame either. But you know,
I like Amari Stoudemire. There's no reason he's
man.
He earned Hall of Fame. He earned Amari Stoudemire for what? For what?
Yeah.
For what?
I mean, Amari was nice. Don't get me wrong. Amari was nice.
He was top 5.
He ain't got no defensive player of the years. Okay. How many All NBA teams? He never won the scoring champ. Like what individual accolades does he have?
He was top 5 at his position when he was with the Suns.
That's not an accolade.
He was a 3 to 5 MVP candidate his first year with the Knicks.
That's not an accolade.
I'm just saying.
Where the trophy? Where the trophy's at?
Right. You talk about T-Mac and what his career ended up. What Amari Stoudemire got to New York and it was done.
No, after the first year.
Yeah, the first year he was balling. But once they traded for Carmelo, it was a wrap.
He saw Carmelo and went to witness protection. So what are we talking about here?
So was Carmelo.
Carmelo wasn't gonna pass.
Didn't he turn into a Muslim when Carmelo got there?
Hey man, he turned into a Muslim and started taking baths in red wine and posting.
Exactly. What are we doing here?
Listen, all I said was,
and Amari was nice. I'm not trying to put him down.
Like, y'all bringing up off the court shit. I'm just saying he was nice when he was nice.
Nigga, you was treating T-Mac like he was a used car salesman. What are we doing?
T-Mac, I got Amari Stoudemire over T-Mac. Give me Amari Stoudemire.
All right, man. I'll holler at y'all.
That is nuts. That's literal.
I ain't even gonna say nothing else to that.
I'm out, bro.
Hey, bro.
It's getting late for Nick. Nick is delirious. He passes that time.
Standing
Nick, is your last name Ivy?
Hey, close this out.
Hey, Lou, before you close it out, is Pickens gonna hold out? I forgot to ask you that earlier.
Pickens can kick rocks, man. I don't be honest with you. You're a franchise tag. Yeah, he can kick rocks. Be honest.
Yeah, please kick rocks so y'all can go 5-11 and we get that pick.
I mean, if he's trying to hold out, if he coming to be a Dallas Cowboy,
they saying he's not gonna show up. The camp.
He's showing up.
Jerry want him to fire his agent.
Yeah, I saw that. That's bullshit. He tried to do that same shit with Michael Parsons.
There you go.
That's some bullshit Jerry stuff. But Pickens ain't got no leverage to be trying to hold out, bro. Get your ass on the field.
All right. We'll leave it there. We'll catch you guys next week. Appreciate you, man, for coming through, hanging out with us, man. It was a pleasure.
Anytime, guys.
All right. Later.
Peace.